Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, counter-spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Comedy on this Tuesday, episodes of The Halls of Ivy starring Ronald and Benita Coleman, the first show of the series, Marie Wilson in My Friend Irma, the Milton Berle Show, and the Theater Guild on the Air. And we'll wrap it all up with another episode of Claudia. That's all up on this Tuesday, 6th day of January, 359 days remaining in this year. Samuel F.B. Morse first successfully tested the electrical telegraph on this date in 1838. In 1893, Washington National Cathedral, chartered by Congress, signed by President Benjamin Harrison. Maria Montessori opened her first school on this date in 1907 and is also a daycare center for working-class children in Rome. New Mexico admitted as the 47th state of the Union on this date in 1912, and in 1929, Mother Teresa arrived in Calcutta to begin what would become a legacy of work among India's poorest and diseased people. The first diesel engine automobile trip completed on this date in 1930, Indianapolis to New York City. Thomas Edison submitted his last patent application on this date in 1931. Porky Pig premiered on the motion picture screen in 1936. Mel Blanc did such a wonderful job with Porky. And it was on this date in 1941 President Roosevelt delivered his Four Freedoms speech in the State of the Union address.
In the future days, which we seek to make secure, we look forward to a world founded upon four essential human freedoms. The first is freedom of speech and expression everywhere in the world. The second is freedom of every person to worship God in his own way everywhere in the world. The third is freedom from want, which translated into world terms means economic understandings which will secure to every nation a healthy, peacetime life for its inhabitants everywhere in the world. The fourth is freedom from fear, which translated into world terms means a worldwide reduction of armaments to such a point and in such a thorough fashion that no nation will be in a position to commit an act of physical aggression against any neighbor anywhere in the world.
Even though America's involvement in World War II was still months and months away, President Roosevelt laying the groundwork for Americans to understand that the American involvement would be involved in World War II on this date in 1941. In 1942, Pan American Airlines became the first commercial airline to have a flight around the world. In response to the energy crisis, it was on this date in 1974 that daylight saving time commenced nearly 4 months early in the U.S. It was an abysmal failure. The number of accidents involving children on their way to school while it was still dark out, that was an abysmal failure of daylight saving time, and it did not save the amount of fuel that people thought it would. President Carter signed the Chrysler Loan Guarantee Act on this date in 1980, permitting the federal government to guarantee $1.5 billion loans to Chrysler from private sources, provided an additional $2 billion in commitments or concessions should be arranged by Chrysler for the financing of its operations.
This is just a great day for a lot of people who work very hard in Detroit, and we're going to make the most of it, and we're going to merit the confidence of everybody in this room, given about 6 months a year of hard work.
Chrysler Chairman Lee Iacocca, the bailouts kept Chrysler going for a number of years. Chrysler would eventually be absorbed by Daimler. Amid great secrecy, Dan White, the man convicted of killing Mayor George Moscone and Supervisor Harvey Milk in 1978, released from prison on this date in 1984 and began serving a one-year parole in Los Angeles County.
Yesterday was the last day that Dan White could spend knowing he would live through that day. Today, Dan White starts a life sentence. And I'm sorry to say, it's not going to be a long one.
Activist Dan Fertig at a protest following White's release, White would take his own life a year and a half later. It was on this date in 1994, Nancy Kerrigan, skater, clubbed on the right leg.
Relax. Where'd you get that? Your knee? Hit you? Let me get married. Who hit you? Man, he just ran around that corner there. A man hit her? Man hit you? And hit her?
Audio of the act and the aftermath. Kerrigan clubbed by an assistant under orders from figure skating rival Tonya Harding on this date in 1994. Two members of the Harlem Globetrotters had their numbers retired on this date, Marcus Hayes and Meadowlark Lemon. They had long stints with the team, with Lemon playing in 16,000 games between 1954 and 1979. Edgar Ray Killian, arrested on this date in 2005 for the 1964 murders of 3 civil rights workers. And it was on this date in 2006, Tropical Storm Zeta dissipated, ending the notorious 2005 hurricane season. Among those passing away on this date in history, Sidney Poitier.
My career was almost in tandem with the civil rights movement, and that time made the energy socially and politically advantageous for such things to happen.
Sidney Poitier passing away on this date in 2022. Others passing on this date include President Theodore Roosevelt, jazz trumpeter Dizzy Gillespie, singer Lou Rawls, from One Day at a Time, Pat Harrington Jr., and the director, producer, screenwriter Peter Bogdanovich. Birth dates of those who are no longer with us include Benjamin Franklin, Carl Sandburg, actor Tom Mix, Loretta Young, Danny Thomas, automaker John DeLorean, musician Earl Scruggs, Mel on the Alice television show, Vic Tayback, Nino Tempo of Nino Temple and April Stevens, who passed away earlier this year at the age of 90, and also from One Day at a Time, Bonnie Franklin. All those folks born on this date in history, they have all left the building.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
Mr. Bean, Roan Atkinson, is 71 years old today.
I love the insularity of Mr. Bean, this sort of self-centeredness which reflects in the fact that, if I have to get myself into the part, I don't need another person or a situation or a prop in order to create him.
Roan Atkinson on his alter ego, Mr. Bean. Roan Atkinson, 71 today. A couple of them, pro wrestlers who were great for their time. Jacqueline Moore, one of the most athletic of the elder, I hate to call her elder, but she was a great women's wrestler at a time when most women's wrestlers just kind of went through the motions. Jacqueline Moore, 62 today, and the Mexican pro wrestler Conan, also 62 today. Entrepreneur Eric Trump is 42. From Saturday Night Live, Kate McKinnon is 42.
I have a 1-year-old granddaughter.
She calls me Madam President.
From Saturday Night Live, as she was portraying Hillary Clinton, Kate McKinnon is 42. And from Mad Max Fury Road, Courtney Eaton is 30. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 6th day of January as their birthday. If this is your birthday...
We baked you a birthday cake. If you get a tummy ache and you moan and groan and woe, don't forget we told you so. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Make a wish, dear, and blow out the candles.
Here they go.
I saw a weird photo floating around somewhere which had Ebenezer Scrooge face-to-face with the Three Stooges. Stooges meet Scrooge meets Stooges, which was really odd. All right, we're going to get to our comedies, beginning with The Halls of Ivy in a moment. But first, I want to remind you that if your gut's bothering you, if you have ongoing digestive issues, check out Professor B's Digestive Aid. This simple potion made with Roman apotheria and also with pure honey. And that's it. The two ingredients make for an amazing digestive aid. It's given relief to a number of people, including individuals going through cancer treatment. Of course, cancer treatments will mess up your whole body, not to mention your digestive system. But people also suffering from acid reflux, people suffering from other digestive issues, throat issues and the like. And they've had a lot of success with Professor B's Digestive Aid. Check out profbees.com. profbees.com. Read about it and see if you think it might give you some relief. And if you'd like to try it, make sure you use my promo code Wyatt, W-Y-A-T-T, and that will help you save 10% and also support the podcast by us getting a cut of the action, if you will. We get our piece of the action. Check it out. Links in the show notes, links at classicradio.stream, or if you just want to jot it down, profbees.com, profbees.com, promo code Wyatt. Take care of your gut with Professor B's Digestive Aid.
A wise farmer knows that he must get his livestock under cover to protect them from radioactive fallout. An attack may never come, but it's wise to prepare now.
Ronald and Benita Coleman were basically serious actors, actress, and they had, people didn't know if they would be able to do well in comedy. Well, they did portions and parts on the Jack Benny program. That gave them proof of their comic chops, and they got the opportunity to do The Halls of Ivy. This is the initial episode of the series, going back 76 years to January 6, 1950, as we check on the Halls on their problem with Mr. Hall, or Dr. Hall, I should say, being reappointed.
By transcription.
Good evening. This is Ken Carpenter saying welcome to the world premiere of the new Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Coleman show, The Halls of Ivy, sponsored by the Joseph Schlitz Brewing Company, brewers of Schlitz, the beer that made Milwaukee famous. And now, The Halls of Ivy.
We know the halls of ivy that surround us here today, and we will not forget, though we be far, far away.
Welcome to Ivy, the town of Ivy, and Ivy College. Ivy College is coeducational and non-sectarian, and its age is indicated by the fact that until recently the curriculum required 2 years of Greek. Ivy is all American. Its student body is a pretty fair cross-section of our country's youthful seekers of knowledge. Dr. William Todd Hunter Hall, Ph.D., LL.D., and M.A., is president of Ivy, at least until the end of the month. His reappointment is under discussion now by the Board of Governors, now meeting in the East Wing of the library.
I have to catch the 4 o'clock train back to town.
We used to get a $20 gold.
I hope you can make it for the weekend.
Gentlemen,
I said they really do.
Gentlemen, we have one more item of business on our agenda, and an important one. It concerns the reappointment of Dr. Hall as president.
Hardly a matter for controversy.
He's made it fine,
President. It shouldn't take long.
Gentlemen. Of course not. It seems to me, as chairman of this board, that Dr. Hall's record is so eminently satisfactory that there can be no serious obstacle in the way of his confirmation. His 6 years of service has... Mr. Wellman?
Yes. What about Mrs. Hall?
Mrs. Hall is the nicest woman on the
campus. Anything else to worry about? She's an inspiration to everybody.
Gentlemen. What about Mrs. Hall, Mr. Wellman?
Well, I've nothing against the lady personally, but it seems to me that, I mean, this is hearsay, of course, and I don't ordinarily pay much attention to student gossip.
Will you please get to the point, Mr. Wellman, if there is one?
There is one. To put it bluntly, there is some doubt in my mind whether a man whose wife is an ex-actress and a musical comedy actress at that is the right woman. I mean, if he is the right man to be president of a college like Ivy with a conservative tradition.
It's the tradition of this college to have an Gentlemen, please. Mr. Wellman has raised a point which, however seriously it should be taken, does have a bearing on Dr. Hall's reappointment. My personal feeling, for your information, is that Mrs. Hall's charm and sympathy for and with the younger element is a definite advantage to Dr. Hall's work. This is one opinion. You may hold contrary ones. But I should like to confine the discussion to a period of 1/2 hour. At that time, we will vote for or against reappointment. Mr. Merriweather?
Mr. Chairman, I'm not an Ivy alumnus. I just happen to be a filthy, rich, old man who's dropped some fairly large sums of money on your campus.
Wait a minute, Merriweather. The dignity of this college...
Dignity, my foot.
Gentlemen, if you please, gentlemen. Order, please. May I remind you that appointing a president of this college is a serious matter, and any pertinent discussion should also be serious. The question of Dr. Hall's fitness and the character of his family...
Toddy, dear, must you pace back and forth like that, like a hyena in the zoo?
A hyena? It's a rather rude comparison, Victoria. A hyena is a nasty animal. If we must be zoological, let me be something a little more noble. A tiger.
A lion. That's what you are, the king of the beasts.
Well, thank you.
And like a lion, you must be brave, dear.
My dear woman, bravery in a college president... even in a former college president.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, it could happen. But as I was saying, bravery in a college president is a superfluous virtue. And practically the only virtue not absolutely required. If the governors of this college... what do you suppose they're doing at their wretched board meeting? Playing parcheesi?
Temper, Toddy, temper. Successful college presidents never lose their tempers.
I know. And, will you please try not to call me Toddy, even in these sacred precincts? Someday you'll use it in front of some eager young beaver in the School of Journalism, and 3 weeks later they'll find me at my desk with a hole in my head and a smoking pistol in my hand.
Well, I'll try, dear. I know what the cheerleaders would do with it, too. Tell me, how do they notify you that you're to be booked for another term?
Booked is hardly the word, Victoria. I am not a juggling act.
Well, we all have our professional phrases, dear. Sometimes...
Well, here it is. Te morituris salutami.
What does that mean?
It means, here's mud in your eye from we who are about to be reappointed or not. Latin.
Well, let's get it over with. I'll let them in. You be busily reading your fan mail or something.
Hello, Mrs. Hall. Gee, I'm glad you're home. Can you give me a few minutes?
Well, frankly, Pushy, it is rather an awkward time. But what's the trouble?
Oh, it's that waltz clog I'm doing in the Junior Follies. I can't seem to remember it. Would you brush me up a little?
Ask them in, Victoria.
Yes, dear. Come in, Pushy. It's Pushy Morgan.
Gee, I'm sorry to bother you all the time, Mrs. Hall, but the way you explain things are clear as crystal. And when I get up at rehearsal, Oh, hello, Dr. Hall.
Hello, Morgan. Do you bring a message from the Board of Governors?
No, sir, I don't.
No, I've been trying to teach him a dance for the Junior Follies, William. A waltz clog. He wants to brush up a bit.
Really? Now?
Yes, sir.
Well, pull that rug aside, Pushy, while I put a record on. What were we using?
The Sidewalks of New York, remember?
Am I in the way?
Oh, certainly not, dear. Just stand over there by the piano. Pushy has an unfortunate habit of flinging his feet sideways. It makes for a very loose line in the chorus. Now, watch. See? Don't toss yourself about too much. Contain yourself. Economical movements. Move the shoulders as little as possible. Now try it.
Gee, it sure looks easy when you do it. Well, okay.
No. Hold it, Pushy. Stop the music, will you please, William?
Gladly. And may I say, Morgan, I don't think you do too badly.
Well, thank you, sir. Oh, I know I'm no Fred Astaire, but Mrs. Hall is a wonderful teacher. What was I doing wrong, Mrs. Hall?
Well, your balance is all wrong, Pushy.
Oh.
Watch how I shift my weight. See? Now, here's what you're doing.
Oh, I think I see what you mean. Look, more like this, huh?
Now you're getting it. You just practice. Try to think of your upper body and arms wrapped up like a mummy. Be tight.
Oh, I get it. I think I know now. Oh, thanks, Mrs. Hall. This is going to be the best show we ever had, Doctor.
I'm looking forward to seeing it, Morgan. Are you one of the leads?
He is the lead, William. He sings even better than he dances.
Oh, I'd better. This whole thing scares me to death. When I think of opening night and me doing the waltz clog in front of all those people, gee, I'd almost rather be back in Okinawa. Almost, that is.
Okinawa? Were you...
Yes, he was, dear. Now you keep practicing, Pushy, and we'll get to work on that third act scenery day after tomorrow.
Okay. And thanks a lot, Mrs. Hall. With you helping us, this thing is really in the bag. Bye, Doctor.
A good day, Morgan. Remember, wrapped up like a mummy.
I'm sorry I interrupted your question, Toddy, but Pushy doesn't talk much about his war experience. He has the Medal of Honor, Purple Heart, Silver Star, and a few other things, you know.
No, I didn't know. I'm glad to hear about it. I'm inclined to lose sight of the fact that these are not all youngsters under my care. When I... Oh, here, let me help.
Pull the rug over a bit, will you, dear?
Over here?
A little bit more. There.
Right.
That's it. Now, what were you saying?
What was I... Oh, yes, this reappointment.
You do want to be reappointed, don't you, Toddy? I mean, William.
Yes, I do. And largely on account of boys like Pushy Morgan. When I address the student body or any part of it, I can see how the world has moved since I went to college myself. In my day, we went to college for fun and to fill in a few years between high school and making a living. Some of these young old men have already lived more than I ever will. And even the inevitable few who are here to avoid work are affected in spite of themselves by the veterans and the ones who are playing for keeps. That's why I like my job more than I ever did. And that's why I wish those... What time is it?
It's 3:37. How did you say you'll be notified?
I've only been reappointed once, you know, so the procedure is not exactly traditional. On that occasion, I was notified in person by two members of the board. Merriweather, whom I like and admire, and Mr. Wellman, who is, in my considered opinion, a stinker.
Is there any doubt in your mind that you will be reappointed?
I'd be an idiot to take it for granted. Reappointment means a salary increase.
Oh, Toddy, how wonderful.
Yes, and a salary increase naturally brings out the watchdog instincts of the conservative members.
You mean that some of them would actually fire their president just to save a few miserable dollars?
Vicky, I love you very deeply. But you are shamefully ignorant of some of life's basic facts.
I know, dear, but...
The Board of Governors is made up largely of wealthy men, retired industrialists, philanthropists. Dissimilar as they are, they have one trait in common. None of them sees anything miserable about a dollar. Furthermore...
Telephone, dear. Toddy, aren't you going to answer it?
Let it ring.
But, darling, the governors...
But the governors are hard to take. Let me play hard to get.
I was curious. I tasted it. Now I know why Schlitz is the beer that made Milwaukee famous.
In just a moment, we'll return to the Halls of Ivy, starring Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Coleman. There's just time now for you to hear how one man learned something very interesting. Here are his own words.
Well, my story is about a neighbor who isn't a neighbor, and a front porch that's really a penthouse, and how I first came to taste Schlitz beer. You see, every night I sit out on my terrace and watch the stars blink, just like I used to from my front porch back home. But it isn't the same because although my next-door neighbor sits on his terrace just 3 feet in a flower box away, we never speak. I know that he lounges in an old tweed jacket and has a hard time keeping his pipe lit and turns to the sports page first, and I don't even know his name. Yet I owe him a great deal of pleasure. You see, every night I used to watch him come out with a huge sandwich and a bottle of beer. And every time he sipped that beer, there was always the same expression on his face. Complete satisfaction. So I made a point of looking at the label every time, and it was always Schlitz. Well, I couldn't help wondering what there was about a beer to make a man look so pleased every time he tasted it. I bought some Schlitz, and I found out all right. Now we sit there just 3 feet away, both with our bottles of Schlitz, both with that same pleased look on our faces. No wonder they call Schlitz the beer that made Milwaukee famous.
We love the halls of ivy that surround us here today.
As we rejoin the Halls of Ivy, pardon me, the phone's ringing.
There's the telephone again, William. That's the third call. I think you've taught them a lesson.
Oh, very well. Dr. Hall's residence? Oh, yes. Yes. Bad news, you say? Well, frankly, I rather expected it. Well, thank you for calling. Yes, as soon as I can. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, dear.
Well, it can't be helped. I suppose I was lucky to get the one I really wanted.
The one... What do you mean? What did they say?
Well, they said they just got the copy of Wiener's book on cybernetics I ordered. 2 of the others I wanted are out of print.
The Board of Governors said that?
Oh, no. The campus bookshop. Remind me to pick... Oh. Vicky. You thought...
Yes. I thought they'd let you go. You know, it wouldn't be so terrible, would it? We could take a nice, long vacation.
Could you use another adjective? Or such as brief, or enjoyable, or the usual well-earned?
Oh, you wouldn't be out of work very long, darling. You're a good college president. You're the best college president I know.
Thank you. But I'm afraid your limited experience... Was that the phone?
Was what the phone, dear?
I thought I heard the phone.
Oh.
What time is it?
It's 4 minutes to 4.
Get your coat and let's go for a walk.
But, Toddy, William, what if the Board of Governors... if they should call while we're out...
Let them find me. One of the janitors on Fraternity Row has a bloodhound. They can track me down.
We can't do it, William. We can't meet rudeness with rudeness.
No, you're right, as usual. My father used to say that the real test of manners was being able to meet bad ones with good ones. But what the devil do they find to discuss all the afternoon? I'll bet Wellman has something to do with this.
Mr. Wellman, the stinker.
Mr. Wellman, the revolving stinker. He's a stinker any way you look at it.
Just exactly what does the fragrant Mr. Wellman do for a living?
Well, my personal opinion is that he waylays little children on their way to the candy store and steals their pennies. But according to various other sources of information, he is a soup magnate.
Soup?
Soup. I suspect that his grandmother was a witch and invented a broth which became a family recipe. I'm afraid to eat any. Might turn into a frog. And I can't swim.
Don't be bitter, dear. After all, you don't have to have this job.
No, we could hitchhike out to California and pick fruit. Follow the harvest. Do ladders make you nervous?
No, not a bit. Do you remember Lulu's Mad Moment? Oh, no, of course you don't, dear. It just played for 3 nights in, Golders Green, I think. But I was Lulu, and I spent most of the second act on a ladder singing interminable choruses of Old Art and Helping Hand.
Sounds like a resounding success.
And it was a dismal mistake. The critics, however...
Well, it's about time. Now, shall I accept the reappointment, or shall we pick apricots?
Oh, just play hard to get for 10 or 15 seconds, dear, and then give in gracefully.
Dr. Hall's residence? Yes? Oh. Well, that's quite all right. Not at all. Goodbye. Wrong number. What time is it?
A few minutes after 4. And stop pacing, Toddy. Remember, I don't mind ladders.
Very well. Lulu. May I call you Lulu?
It would be a little presumptuous. You never saw me as Lulu, which you may count among your blessings.
I saw you as Mary and Give Them Tears in London. That's all any man could ask.
Give them tears. Oh, I'd love to play it again. It was a lovely play, wasn't it, darling?
If you do it again, I'd like to play the vicar. I could do it, you know. I saw it 27 times.
And you bought your own tickets on a professor's salary.
My sabbatical year turned out to be a theatrical 5 months. You were very kind to the visiting American, Vicky.
The visiting American was very refreshing, Toddy. It was fun. Teaching her how many shillings in a pound, how to eat fish and chips, the Lambeth Walk.
Had you noticed me in the audience, ever? I mean, before...
Oh, my dear. I saw you every time after the first one. And then, the night my maid told me there was a gentleman to see.
Miss, there's a Mr. Hall wants to see you. A Yank by the looks of him.
What does he want, Penny?
I don't know, he didn't say, but he's a pleasant-spoken man and nice-looking. None of the ordinary runner-back stagers.
Oh, I'll see him.
Yes, miss.
Miss Cromwell, I realize this is perhaps an imposition, but I'm leaving for the United States in a few days, and I felt I must tell you something.
Yes, Mr. Hall. Or is it Professor Hall?
Oh, no.
Or Dr. Hall?
No, it doesn't matter. What does matter is that I am not ordinarily much of a theatergoer, but I've seen you in this very beautiful play 26 times. And I'd feel that I had been lacking in simple courtesy had I not told you in person how much genuine pleasure you have given me. The hours I have spent watching you will be a memory which I shall treasure the rest of my somewhat dull life. I am most grateful.
Oh, Mr. Hall, this is really... Penny, go away.
Oh, yes, miss.
Please sit down, Mr. Hall.
Oh, thank you, but, I've been told this is a rather inconvenient time to visit backstage. My ignorance of theatrical procedure...
Your ignorance of the rules, Mr. Hall, is rather refreshing. And you don't want an autographed photo, or an endorsement of some brand of petrol, or to discuss a tentative new motion picture over a late supper.
No, none of these things. No, I merely wish to say thank you. I might also say that dressing room views of one's favorite actress are popularly supposed to be disillusioning. I'm always glad to help kick a superstition in the head.
Oh, well, I'm glad I'm your favorite actress, Mr. Hall. You're becoming my favorite audience. Tell me, why did you wait so long to come and tell me all these nice things?
Well, frankly, I hadn't the courage. Until tonight. And the thought of going home without hearing you speak to me in person was simply intolerable. So, thank you once more.
Don't go, Mr. Hall. Sit down again. I want to talk to you some more. Why, anyone who thinks as highly of me as you do and says so beautifully is to me a very stimulating conversationalist.
Miss Cromwell, I wouldn't have mentioned this, but inasmuch as you have introduced the subject...
How would you like it inscribed, Mr. Hall?
Oh, just say something like, with kindest regards to... Well, how did you know what I meant?
I think because I wanted you to want a picture of me.
Oh, good heavens, I'm sorry. I've overstayed. What was that? Curtain time? Overture?
Darling, it's the doorbell.
What? I didn't...
Toddy, darling, it's the doorbell. Answer the doorbell.
Oh, the doorbell. Yes.
William, you were wool gathering.
Yes, I guess I was. And doesn't wool make a lovely comforter?
Why, what on earth are you talking about?
No, it doesn't matter, darling. No, excuse me. I'll see who's at the door.
Good evening, Dr. Hall.
Mr. Merriweather. Mr. Wellman.
How do you do, Dr. Hall?
We were just debating about taking a walk. Another 10 minutes and we'd probably have been gone. Victoria, I think you know Mr. Merriweather.
Yes, indeed, I do. Good afternoon, Mr. Merriweather.
Mrs. Hall, I'm glad to see you. In fact, I'm all...
Excuse me, Mr. Merriweather, but I'm afraid Mrs. Hall hasn't met Mr. Wellman. Victoria, may I introduce Mr. Clarence Wellman?
How do you do, Mr. Wellman?
Mrs. Hall, we haven't met before, formally. But I remember you from 1934, I think. In England, Golders Green, in Lulu's Mad Moment.
Was that the one where I played the witch brewing a wicked broth which turned men into frogs?
No, dear, no. Lulu's Mad Moment was where you spent most of the second act on a ladder, remember?
That was it, the ladder. I'll have to admit, Mrs. Hall, that you were interesting. But that play, how long did it run?
Run, Mr. Wellman, is much too vigorous a word. It tottered for 3 days and fell down dead. Did you have the fortune, good or bad, to see Lulu's Mad Moment, Mr. Merriweather?
No, I didn't, Mrs. Hall. But I saw Give Them Tears 5 times in New York. Gad, ma'am, if I'd been a couple of 100 years younger and hadn't had a wife who understood me, you'd have found me at the stage door every night with a bunch of emeralds in my hot little hand.
I don't like to intrude on your memoirs, gentlemen, but could I serve you any refreshments?
You mean tea, Dr. Hall?
No, Mr. Wellman, I didn't mean tea. Although tea is available if you care for it this late in the afternoon.
Personally, I'm a temperance man, Doctor.
I am seldom seen reeling across the campus myself, Mr. Wellman. May I get you something, Vicky?
No, thank you, William.
Apologies for keeping you waiting, Doctor.
Waiting for what, Mr. Merriweather?
Waiting for what? Don't you realize today is the deadline for your reappointment as president of Ivy, Dr. Hall?
Good gracious, so it is. William, did you hear?
Yes, I did.
Well, I knew you weren't the type to stew around about it, Hall. Right temperament for president of Ivy, always said so. Well, Clarence, you're the committee. Tell the man.
Dr. Hall, I have been requested by the Board of Governors to inform you of your reappointment as president of Ivy College for a further term of 5
With
years.
more money, too, so you know.
I'm the committee of one.
Go ahead and commit. Stop stalling around.
For a further term of 5 years, Doctor, with an increase in stipend of $2,500.
Thank you, Mr. Wellman.
Does this mean, William, that we can't go to California?
I'm afraid so, dear. But possibly on our vacation we can pick an orange. Must you go, gentlemen?
Yes, got to get home, Doctor. Come on, Clarence. Night, Doctor, and congratulations to you and to the college.
Thank you.
Night, Mrs. Hall.
Good night.
And thanks for being so kind and patient with my nephew,
Your nephew?
Pushy Morgan.
Oh.
Stumblebum. Yeah, you've taught him how to know his left foot from his right. He's crazy about you.
Oh.
So am I. Come on, Wellman. What are you stalling around for?
Good night, Doctor. Good night, Mrs. Hall.
Good night. Good night. Congratulations, Doctor.
Thank you, Lulu. You may come down from the ladder now. Oh, what an afternoon. I promise you I won't go through that again.
Won't you, Toddy? 5 years isn't so long.
Next time I'll be ready for them. I'll be equipped to laugh at them, if you'll help me.
Well, of course, dear.
Look, Vicky, teach me that waltz clog. I think I might have a flair for that sort of thing. Now watch, isn't it this the way?
Oh, no. Look, Toddy, like this.
Mr. and Mrs. Coleman will be back in a moment.
I was curious. I tasted it. Now I know why Schlitz is the beer that made Milwaukee famous.
And here again are Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Coleman.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
We'll be seeing you next week at this time at the Halls of Ivy, starring Mr. and Mrs. Ronald Coleman. The other players were Herbert Rawlinson, Herbert Butterfield, Willard Waterman, Gloria Gordon, and Lee Millar. The Halls of Ivy was created by Don Quinn, directed by Nat Wolf, and presented by the Joseph Schlitz Brewing Company of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Ken Carpenter speaking.
Oh, we love the halls of ivy that surround us here today, and we will not forget.
The very first episode of The Halls of Ivy, starring Ronald and Benita Coleman. Halls of Ivy was not a straight-out yuck. It was a very situation comedy that had a lot of serious angles to it. The show would be sponsored for much of its run by Schlitz, the name that made Milwaukee famous. 76 years ago, January 6, 1950, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Let's go to a show that definitely qualifies as comedy. Marie Wilson as My Friend Irma.
There is a defense against radioactive fallout. During enemy attack, get to a shelter immediately. Stay there until local officials advise you it's safe to leave. Be prepared.
At this point in time in 1952, Marie Wilson and My Friend Irma were working to auction Irma off for the March of Dimes. Not auction her off, but auction her services off for a single day for the March of Dimes. That's what's going on during this program, going back 74 years, January 6, 1952, as Irma is going to write a memoir.
Folks, be sure to stay tuned to My Friend Irma today until the end of the program, when your friend Irma will have a surprising offer to make.
friends. Irma Peterson, my wonderful roommate. And a girl who I am proud to say is so stupid she thinks flypaper is the stationery they use in airplanes. That's nothing. Yesterday she took a package of ends and tied them all together. So I said, Irma, what's the idea? And she said,
well, a good housekeeper never leaves any loose ends lying around.
But housekeepers, stenographers, businessmen, everybody knows that ENNDS, the really effective chlorophyll tablets, are wonderful to carry around because they stop triple O. Stop odors of body, odors of breath, odor of fence. It's amazing, but 1 or 2 tiny ENDS tablets daily stop all 3 forms of odor offense. Keep you fresh as a daisy all over, all day. And now ends America's most popular chlorophyll tablets, are proud to present your favorite comedy show created by Cy Howard and starring Marie Wilson as Irma and Kathy Lewis as Jane in
My Friend Irma. When you finish that magazine, can I have it?
All right, Jane, I'm just reading the news. Oh, how do you like this?
What?
It says President Truman to clean house. I guess the maid must have quit.
Well, maybe she's sore because she's the only one in Washington who didn't get a mink coat.
Yeah. Oh, and listen to this. Winston Churchill has sold his memoirs to Life magazine for $250,000.
What about it?
I wonder what I could get for mine.
Oh, I don't know, 10, 20 years.
No, Jane, seriously, I've been keeping a diary, and I think it's so good it can be published.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, it's all about my life from the time I left the farm in Minnesota till the time I came to New York.
I got a great title for you. Was this trip necessary?
Thank you, but I can figure out my own title. Now, let's see. Churchill had some very tough jobs to handle. That's why he's called his life Trial by Fire.
Well, I've seen the way you handle jobs, Cookie. Why don't you call yourself fired after every trial? Look, Irma, don't go off on another kick, will you?
But Churchill got all that money.
Honey, Churchill is a leader, a diplomat, a military man. Why, just his record with the Navy.
Believe me, Jane, he hasn't fought off any more sailors than I have. Why don't you read my memoirs before you pass judgment?
Well,
here, it's right here on the table.
Must I?
Please.
Okay, honey, I'll try. Let's see. The Life of Irma Peterson. Chapter 1, I Am Born. I was born on a farm in Minnesota in 1929. Wasn't that the year the whole country went to pot?
Oh, please, Jane, no comments. Read on.
Okay, honey. My father and mother were very poor. All they had was a cow named Alice, 1 donkey, and 6 pigs, and I was a welcome addition to the family. Oh.
Good, isn't it, Jane? Do you think I can get Life to buy this?
Yeah, I think there's a chance you could get Life for this.
Oh, I know what you mean, Jane. Don't think it's very nice of you to discourage me.
Will you get one thing in your head, Irma? Everybody writes memoirs, but Churchill's was bought because it was dramatic. It was full of action, and he faced one crisis after another.
My life has been full of crises. Look at this right here on page 8. I was going to school, and they sent for my father. It was a little red schoolhouse.
Well, come in. I'm Mr. Peterson. Oh, Irma's father. I'm glad you came. Mr. Peterson, something must be done about this girl. As you know, we took her IQ.
Yes, I understand she owes the school 5 points.
She was showing some improvement, but now she's reached the age where she can't concentrate. All she thinks about is boys.
Boys?
That's the only thing on her mind. Men. I'll show you. Irma, will you please turn around?
Oh, hello, Daddy. What is it, teacher?
What is the largest river in the United States?
Mississippi.
And what's the capital of the United States?
Boys Town.
You see, we have arrived at a crisis in this girl's life. Either she gets better marks or I suggest you marry her off.
Which shall it be, daughter?
Oh, Daddy, of course I want to stay in school. All girls go through this stage. But I'm fighting it off. I'm not going to think of men or boys anymore. I'm through with them.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, daughter, because who knows? If you get good marks in school, they're liable to give you a fellowship.
Oh, that's wonderful. What does he look like? At the age of 16, I left for New York. By mistake, I got on a cattle train. It was a terrible trip. The food was dreadful.
April shower, it would surely be a sin.
I'll get it gladly. Wow! Hi, Miss O'Reilly. You're in grand voice tonight. What's the name of that song?
It's called It's a Sin. But the professor says the way I sing it, it's not a sin. It's more of a crime. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
But nothing. Irma is reading her memoirs.
Well, what do you know? I guess all we girls are the same, you know. I keep a diary.
Don't tell me you're thinking about having it published.
Why not? It could sort of be the woman's answer to the Kinsey report. You know, I go all the way back to the Spanish-American War.
That far?
Yes, and you should see how the servicemen used to hang around me house. If it wasn't for me, goodness knows how many men would have gone down with the Maine.
Oh, don't bother telling Jane about it. To her, you're nobody unless you're Winston Churchill.
Oh, I don't understand.
Well, you see, Mrs. O'Reilly, come in.
It's only me, Professor Kropatsky. Hello, girls. I'm Mrs. O'Reilly. Tonight I got no insults for you.
Well, thank you.
I just got one simple request. Please stop singing outside of my room. You wake up the termites, it reminds them that I still got some furniture left. Irma, you've got a book in your hand. You're gonna swat flies?
No, Professor. Little Miss Shakespeare has written her memoirs, and because Winston Churchill had his published, she thinks she should have hers published.
I don't know where you girls get these ideas. I remember the time Mrs. O'Reilly sent in her picture for the cover of a national magazine.
And why not? They wanted a picture of an average girl who represented typical American womanhood.
Well, there I can't argue, because I have always felt that you were the type of woman that should be covered with a hood. Believe me, if they ever put your picture on the cover of Look, they would change the name of the magazine to Save Your Eyes.
Irma, stick to your guns. I guarantee some publisher would buy my diary if he had enough asbestos to print it on.
Mrs. O'Reilly, you keep a diary?
Well, I think of it more as a score sheet. It's a list of the men who have succumbed to me charms.
Well, you know, you got a very good chance to sell it. They're always looking for horror stories.
Oh, please, we're not discussing Miss O'Reilly's diary. I want to know who will publish my memoirs.
Hey, that must be the milkman at the back door.
Hello, Miss Stacy. I saw your note here, but I'm sorry. I'm all out of sour cream.
Oh, no sour cream?
Sorry.
Oh, just a minute, Mr. Milkman. Will you come in here?
What is it, Miss Peterson?
Well, I have a book, and I want the honest opinion of the man on the street. Here, read this page and tell me what you think.
Oh, Cookie, really?
Yeah, I'd be glad to. Let's see. When I was a 16-year-old girl, I came to New York. My first trip was to Grant's tomb. I waited around all day, but he did not come out. I was very disappointed as Cary Grant is my favorite actor.
Well, how do you like it?
Well, Miss Stacy, as I was saying, we have no sour cream. But if you just hold this book over the sweet cream I left, I'm sure you'll get the same results. Goodbye.
Back, everybody. The tide's coming in again. Irma, honey, please understand. It's just that...
Don't talk to me.
Yeah, but Irma, darling...
If you'll just listen.
No, I don't want to hear a word from any of you. You're all against me. I'm going to talk to the only person who really loves me, Al.
Irma.
Don't try to stop me. You'll regret this day. My memoirs will be published, and who knows? It may even win the Pugilist Prize.
The Pugilist Prize?
Yes.
It's very possible. This should knock out the publishing business in the first round.
Shoo, get out of here.
Oh, Al.
Chicken.
I've been looking all over for you, Al. You've given up your old park bench.
Yeah, I had an argument with Bernard Baruch. What's that you got under your arm, Chicken? Sandwiches?
No, that's a book. It's my life story, my memoirs.
Have you got me in your book?
Yes. I want to get it published. Al, do you know a publisher?
Oh, sure, know a good one. My friend Benny. He prints them tip sheets for the racetracks.
Oh, but Al, do you think he's the man to print my life story?
Don't worry, Chicken. He'll put a picture of you on the cover so people will know it ain't about a horse.
Oh.
Sure. Here's his address.
Well, gee, I'll call him up. Gee, Al, I don't know how much to ask for my story.
Oh, be tough, Chicken. Tell him you want $5,000 if the book is a winner, and 3 and 2 for place and show.
O. Guard against triple O.
Yes, guard against triple O. Odor of breath, odor of body, odor of fence. If you've been using old-fashioned body deodorants, mouthwashes, toothpaste, or deodorant soap to avoid offending, now here's an easier, quicker, much more effective way to keep fresh as a daisy all over, all day long.
Take ends today. Chase triple O away.
Yes, 1 or 2 tiny Ends chlorophyll tablets protect you against all 3. Odor of body, odor of breath, odor of fence. No muss, no fuss. Stop triple O in minutes. Prove it with a famous Ends test. Rub an onion slice on your hand. Now take an Ends chlorophyll tablet. Moisten and rub it on the same spot. The odor's gone. That's how Ends work, where odors begin inside your body to stop triple O. And remember, Ends contain 100 milligrams, a fully effective dose of Daratol chlorophyll. Don't expect such lasting protection from cheap chewing gum and candy substitutes which contain so little chlorophyll.
Take Ends today. Chase triple O away.
Insist on Ends, called Ends, because they end your worries about triple O. That's ENNDS, Ends chlorophyll tablets.
Safe.
Safe as any garden vegetable. Effective, pleasant tasting. Trial size Ends only 49 cents at drug counters everywhere. Larger sizes even more economical.
And remember, stay tuned to My Friend Irma today to hear a surprise offer for you from your friend Irma.
An appointment with a publisher. She won't tell me who he is, but in her own mind, her memoirs are as good as sold. And is she acting the part?
Jane, my dear.
Yes, Schnook, what is it?
What a lovely day. Isn't the weather congealing today?
Congealing? What do you mean?
I don't know, but I think an author should use big words.
Oh, by all means. It's so ricochet. Cookie, is your book going to have a dedication?
Yes, Jane, I'm dedicating it to you. Oh. On the first page it will say, "To Jane Stacy, my best friend, without to whom I would be nothing."
Without To whom?
That's right. You must never split in an infirmary.
Sweetie, honey, I want you to know that nothing you ever do will touch me as much as the fact that you want to dedicate your memoirs to me.
Oh, thanks.
Honestly, I love you for it.
Thank you.
But at the same time, Irma, I don't want to see you get hurt. And what if...
If they don't publish my book? Oh, Jane, it's impossible. They must love my book. I'm going to be world famous. Why, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I was buried in Westminster Lobby.
Well, they'll have to put up signs, watch your step. Irma, you better get to the office. You have a boss who is an author.
Mr. Clyde?
Mm-hmm. He writes those little pink slips that say you're fired. Go on. Hurry up.
Oh, I will. Oh, and Jane, do you think when I become a famous author I should buy a Duesenberg?
A Duesenberg?
Yeah, you know, one of those big foreign dogs.
Goodbye, Miss Hemingway.
Ah, welcome, Miss Peterson.
And how is my favorite Bannister today?
Bannister?
Yeah, that's English for lawyer.
Oh, is it? Bannister. Well, I'm a little tired. A lot of kids have been sliding down me today. What's the idea of the fancy talk?
Well, I've become an author.
Miss Peterson, I've told you a dozen times to be careful in the subway. You've hit your head on the turnstile again.
No, really, I've written a book, The Story of My Life.
Mm-hmm. What are you calling it? Why Was I Born?
No, it hasn't got a title yet, but I have an appointment with a publisher, and I want you to draw up a contract.
I wouldn't think of
Oh,
it.
please, Mr. Clyde, it's for my future. And besides, you'll be famous. I wrote about you in my memoirs.
Wait a minute. What did you write?
Oh, it's very flattering. I wrote what a big criminal lawyer you are. In fact, I laid it on.
You did?
Yes. In fact, I said that no lawyer in the state has a bigger criminal record.
You take me out of that book at once, do you hear?
But it's already written.
Take me out.
Well, I will if you draw up the contract.
It's blackmail. Very well. What do you want me to put in the contract?
Oh, see. Well, if my life is made into a movie, I want my part to be played by a suitable star.
Do you wish me to specify anyone in particular?
Do you have anyone in mind?
Yes, Francis, the talking mule.
Oh, Mr. Clyde, now this is very serious. Do you realize how much money Winston Churchill made on his memoirs?
Miss Peterson, there's a slight difference. Churchill was valiant. He never stooped before a conqueror.
What about me?
It's the reverse. No one ever conquered your stupidity. But just in case some publisher is sore enough at the world to print this monstrosity of yours, make sure you get a royalty.
A royalty nothing doing. I'm not going to give up my citizenship for anyone.
Oh, no.
Turf Publishing Company. Oh, dear, close by order of the police.
Yes, miss?
I was in the neighborhood. I'm looking for a publisher, and I saw the sign on the door.
I see. I'm Mr. Brooks. Is that the manuscript under your arm?
Yes, it's my memoirs.
Oh, have you used the current technique, introspective?
No, I've kept it clean. It's the story of my life.
Oh. May I see it?
Yes, I changed the beginning.
To Jane Stacy, without to whom I would be nothing. I live in New York City with Jane and the professor and Mrs. O'Reilly. People I think the world. Think the world?
Well, I left out of because you can't end a sentence with a pronoun. So I took all the words I had to leave out and put them on 3 separate pages in back of the book.
My, it's 4 o'clock. I'm late for tea. Goodbye.
as Ernest Hemingway.
I beg your pardon?
Well, I've just taken that for my pen name. Irma Peterson doesn't seem to get me very far.
What can we do for you?
Well, it says on the door, Professor Nicholas Authors Institute. I've written a book.
May I see it?
Here.
I live in New York City, and people I think the world. Could you leave this here, miss? We usually don't publish books, but I'm sure Professor Nichols would be interested in seeing this.
Oh, thank you. And I want to call the book Halfway to Heaven.
Halfway to Heaven? What an unusual title. Where'd you get it?
From my boss. He always says I'm dead from the neck up.
Irma, honey, stop that whimpering.
But it's been 5 days, and I haven't heard from Professor Nichols.
Don't take it so hard, Irma. So what if you're not a writer? What's so good about being a writer? Most of them are starving. They live in a cold, dark garret with no furniture, no plumbing, no... Say, come to think of it, all I need is a pencil.
Irma, darling, laugh it off. Personally, I don't see why you want the whole world to know about your life. I like to keep the men guessing about me age and my beauty secrets. You know, sort of a human quiz program.
And that's how I think of you, Mrs. O'Reilly, a quiz program. Because every time I look at your red hair, your pearly teeth, and your fluttering eyelashes, I say to myself, true or false?
Look who's talking, you skinny old needle nose. I've got a good mind to run a thread through your ears and darn me stockings.
Hello? Yes, this is Irma Peterson. Ooh, Professor Nichols? You read my book? You're sending me a check for $100. Oh, see the ad in today's paper. Oh, thank you, Mr. Nichols. Goodbye. Jane, did you hear?
Oh, Irma.
Congratulations, Irma.
Glory be.
Oh, isn't it wonderful? And all you people thought I had no talent.
Oh, honey, I can't wait till the paper boy gets here so we can see the ad.
Oh, I can't get over it. I'm a famous author. Now, let me see. How do authors spend their money? First, I'll buy a mansion in France. You know, a chapeau.
Yeah, and you could buy one of those stunning Parisian gowns. You know, a crepe Suzette.
Well, maybe that's a paper boy. Come in.
Hey, Jen.
Oh, Al, wait till you hear the news.
Yeah, what?
Professor Nichols is sending me $100 for my life story.
Well, ain't that great? Always thought well of this author racket. Friend of mine does terrific writing numbers.
Is that today's paper, Al?
Uh-huh.
Well, let me see it. Yeah, and I said page 12. Wait a minute. Look. Wait. Oh, here it is. Professor Nichols Authors Institute. Oh, look, everybody. Look, they quote the beginning of my book.
Oh.
I live in New York City with Jane and the professor and Mrs. O'Reilly. People I think the world.
Irma, read the big printing underneath.
I used to write this way before I took Professor Nichols' writing course.
Irma and Jane will be back in a moment, and you'll hear that surprise offer we've been talking about. But first...
Can't anything be done about triple O?
Yes, here's amazing news about a scientific odor test. 8 out of 10 men and women stopped or definitely reduced triple O.
Stopped odor of body, stopped odor of breath, stopped offending.
Executives, secretaries, clerks, even factory workers at 110 degrees heat took N's chlorophyll tablets. Results from thousands of examinations were astounding.
Working inside the body where odors begin, N's actually prevented unpleasing odors from forming. Stopped odors of body, odors of breath, offensive odors of any kind. Stopped all 3.
Yes, there's scientific proof that N's really stopped triple O. Keep you fresh as a daisy all over, all day long. You get more complete, more lasting protection against triple O than from any old-fashioned body deodorant, toothpaste, soap, mouthwash. And ends are so easy to use. Safe. Safe as any green vegetable, pleasant tasting. Ends contain 100 milligrams, a fully effective dose of Daritol chlorophyll. So beware of cheap chewing gum or candy substitutes that contain so little chlorophyll or that fail to state their chlorophyll content on the label. Insist on Ends chlorophyll tablets. That's Ends, E-N-N-D-S. Trial size only 49 cents. Larger sizes even more economical.
Stop triple O with Ends.
To those gentlemen who award the Nobel Prize, will you please scratch out Irma Peterson's name? She ain't running. In fact, she's given up all thought of publishing her memoirs at present. What made you decide that, Irma?
Well, I don't think I've had enough experience yet.
Oh, I see.
Lincoln and Henry Ford and Roosevelt all had their biographies published after they were dead. Maybe I'll write better by then.
Folks, isn't she brilliant? Well, how would you like to have your friend Irma work for you for one day in your office? Yes, this is a serious offer. For the highest amount bid, Irma Peterson will come to your hometown, be it north, south, east, or west, and work for you for a full day. And the full amount which you paid for her services will go directly to the March of Dimes Fund for the fight against the dread disease, infantile paralysis. That's right. My friend Irma, in person, will be secretary to the man or woman in the United States who sends in the highest bid for her services. So don't hesitate. Write or wire in to My Friend Irma, CBS Hollywood. And who knows, you may have the pleasure of being able to tell your grandchildren, I had my friend Irma as my secretary. And you'll have the greater pleasure of being able to tell them that the money you paid went to the March of Dimes.
Irma, I just think it's wonderful of you to make this offer, but what if you have to go far, far away? Say even to, Illinois.
I'll go. All I've got to do is learn the language the people in Illinois speak.
You know, folks, I want to join in asking you to make the highest bids possible, because when you do, you'll be making an awful lot of people happy, not to mention me and my friend Irma.
My Friend Irma is a Cy Howard production and is directed by Park Levy, who writes the script with Stanley Adams. Pat Burton is associate producer. Marie Wilson is starred as Irma, and Kathy Lewis as Jane. The part of Al was played by John Brown. Hans Conried was heard as Professor Kropotkin, Gloria Gordon as Mrs. O'Reilly, and Alan Reed as Mr. Clyde. Music was under the direction of Lud Gruskin.
You can't have a sparkling personality if you don't have sparkling eyes. And you can't have sparkling eyes if they're tired, dull, red from lack of sleep, driving, wind, or glare. So get Eye-Gene. 1 or 2 drops in each eye float away that tired eye feeling. Leave eyes refreshed. Then your whole face lights up. Eye-Gene is like a prescription. Contains Lexitol, a tonic for your eyes. Safe, gentle. Eye-Gene, E-Y-E-G-E-N-E at drug counters everywhere. Trial size only 25 cents. Larger sizes even more economical. Be with us next Sunday at this time when Ends, America's most popular chlorophyll tablets, again bring you My Friend Irma. Carl Caruso speaking.
Stay tuned for Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden, which follows immediately on most of these same CBS stations.
My Friend Irma was transcribed over the CBS radio network.
"74 years ago, January 6, 1952, My Friend Irma on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Coming up on our Wednesday program, we will have Counter Spy, the case of the kleptomaniac clues, the Lady Esther Screen Guild Players, and the Lost Weekend, and the Lux Radio Theater presentation of You Came Along from 1946. On Thursday's podcast, Casey, crime photographer Stotts Cotsworth, and Queen of the Amazons, Calling All Cars from 1935, Crime Does Not Pay. Lon Clark as Nick Carter, Master Detective, The Double Disguise from 1944, and The Man Called X starring Herbert Marshall from 1952, The Flying Trip to Nowhere. On Friday, we go to the movies, and we'll also hear from Dr. Christian, Gene Hersholt, from 1938. We'll have an episode of Stagecoach from the Screen Directors Playhouse starring John Wayne. We'll also have the Lux Radio Theater presentation of the radio adaptation of the motion picture adaptation of the radio play Sorry, Wrong Number. The movie starred Barbara Stanwyck. On Saturday, Suspense. Ellen Burstyn, when she was known as Ellen McRae, in The Long Night from 1960. Jimmy Stewart as the six-shooter, Hiram's Gold Strike. Gunsmoke from 1953, and Have Gun Will Travel. Sunday's podcast, we will have comedy for you with Jack Benny, The Great Gildersleeve, The Aldrich Family, and the Screen Guild Theater production of Holiday Inn. And then on Monday's podcast, Dr. Kildare, Lou Ayres and Lionel Barrymore from 1951, Dragnet starring Jack Webb from 1954, and the Lux Radio Theater presentation of The Tale of Two Cities from 1942. A week from today, more comedy with the Great Gildersleeve, George Burns and Gracie Allen, Abbott and Costello, and, of course, My Friend Irma. That's all coming up a week from today here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, Milton Berle salutes winter sports.
Government officials suggest that every family store a 2-week emergency food and water supply in case of attack. Choose canned or dried foods that can be eaten without cooking.
Now the Milton Berle Show from 78 years ago, January 6th, 1948, as Miltie heads to the Northwoods in a salute to winter sports.
Make no mistake, of all leading cigarettes, one and only one is recognized by eminent nose and throat specialists as definitely less irritating. That one cigarette is Philip Morris. Johnny presents the Milton Berle Show. Here comes Johnny, ladies and gentlemen, to remind you, if every smoker knew what Philip Morris smokers know, they'd all change to Philip Morris. Yes, they'd all. From Radio City in New York, here is the Milton Berle Show. With Bert Telton, Jack Albertson, Johnny Gibson, Mary Shipp, Billy Sands, Al Kelly, our singing star Dick Farney, Ray Block and his orchestra, and yours truly, Frank Gallop. Ladies and gentlemen.
Great ad-libbing.
Tonight we salute winter sports. Yes, the tempting sight of the recent snow makes you want to rush madly out of the house. We now bring you a comedian whose program does the same thing to you. And here he is, if you'll pardon the expression, Milton Berle.
Thank you. Pardon the expression. Thank you very much, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Mr. Gallop. Those winter sports, skating, skiing, tobogganing, and now in New York City we have a new sport, digging for your car. Yeah, some guy sold me a beautiful car this week, a white Cadillac. It was a beauty, till the sun came out and melted it down to a green Chevy. Everything is melting. They call me Milton Berle. I am... Ow. Forgive me. Everything is melting. No kidding. Everything is gone away. I saw Martha Graham walking on Fifth Avenue. This week she's known as Miss Slush. Oh, what a week.
Berle, the snow is old news. We've had a sleet storm and flood since then.
Oh, that flood, Mr. Gallop. I know that the flood, the whole 7th Avenue subway was flooded. The only thing that kept running was the Bronx Express. No people in it. Just salmon going uptown to spawn. Oh, what a week. On top of everything else, there was a fuel oil shortage. Some apartments got so cold, landlords were allowing veterans to move in. My writers should move out. But sakes alive, Mr. Gallop. Here I am, running off at the mouth again.
Ain't it the truth, though?
Ain't it did you say ain't?
Burl, after a year on this program with you, I'm lucky I can still speak English.
Please, Mr. Gallop, I have never seen you so animated. What did you get for Christmas? Blood? But enough of this hilarious nothing. See the way I sold that nothing, N-O-T-H-I-N-G? We're discussing winter sports tonight.
Yes, and how jolly. I must tell you of the winter activities of my club,
Yeah?
the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Lucy Monroe.
Society of Prevention of Cruelty to Lucy Monroe.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's jazzy. That's really jazzy. At this club, what do you do?
Well, first...
Yeah, first what?
First, we went tobogganing.
No,
Yeah.
I hate tobogganing. Don't talk tobogganing. Yeah, I hate it. You're squeezed in too much. The guy behind has to put his legs around you.
Well, that's true. However, this year I was quite comfortable.
You were?
Yes, the man behind me was a cello player.
I get it. But I don't want it. Oh, you mad creatures.
Oh, it was just too gay.
Lots of fun.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
In the evening, we all piled onto a sleigh. Andre Castellanos cracked a whip, and away we went racing over the snow with Lily Pond singing the bell song from Lock Me. And Lily did a most remarkable job.
Remarkable. Lily Pons has sung the bell song many times.
While pulling a sleigh...
Mr. Gallop, you slay me. That was no joke. No laughs. Tough sledding tonight. So on with the program as we salute winter sports. Winter sports.
Leading in popularity among winter sports is skiing.
Skiing is popular because it's so simple. There are just 3 easy steps to skiing. Learning how to put on your skis, learning how to go down the high slide, and learning how to walk again.
Though 1947 was a great year for sports, the biggest sport of the year was and still is...
Johnny Myers. Thank you. Ladies, no. No, I'll tell you when. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful audience here tonight. That's without my mother, too. Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few... Oh, my ad-libs aren't worth the paper they're written on. Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few weeks, the Winter Olympic Games will start in Switzerland. And it is an honor to have with us tonight the coach of the United States Winter Olympic team, who in a few days will sail for Switzerland with the team. And here he is, Coach Doc Finster. Mr. Finster.
Thank you.
Coach Finster, how do you think your team will do in the Winter Olympics?
Mr. Bell, I have every confidence that my boys will grizzle green the entire Rapitan of a Strait with a Cormac Trophy. Not only will they all it back on the Indusana Strait because I know it's a creed, but they are the only ones who have a cord, a stag, and a veritable track. Personally, I won't bet a nickel on them.
Well, Coach, I understand that you have enforced a very rigid training schedule on your team.
Absolutely. No member of my team is permitted to hibble snark. They cannot struggle what, and they must never nibble slide. And above all, they can't bruisel up a dedum clip on a snub-dubby. They can't bruisel up a dedum clip on a snub-dubby. They'll go nuts.
I imagine, Coach Finster, that you're all looking forward to your boat trip to Switzerland?
Yes. We were planning a 2-day stopover on the romantic island of Schmalman. But they're having a terrible epidemic of Klotzenstein fly.
Of what?
Klotzenstein fly.
That sounds awful.
Awful? There isn't a knubble left on the island.
Coach Finster, before our team goes into action, what will be your last words to them?
I'll say,
yes,
boys, go in there and show them what you're made of. Crumbites tail. Put on your schmutter sacks. Lace up your perinas. Adjust your hemdehose. And go out there and slump. Remember, a bird in the hand is worth doing the schnipperbrail. And remember the words of that great athlete, Babe Bigger-Eisenzetz, who said, quote, play the game, play it square.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Finster. Thank you very much. Anybody that would like that speech should have their head examined. Mr. Gallop, the real winter sports were the sports of our youthful days. When on those crisp winter evenings we sat in front of the fireplace with that one and only girl and sang, "Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow." Are you playing with your elbows? Cynthia. Precious memories of Cynthia. Remember, Cynthia, what fun we had in the snow? I'd be rolling snowballs to make a snowman, and you'd be rolling drunks to make a buck. Cynthia, my outdoor girl, that winter air used to put apples in your cheeks, and every time I pinched your cheek, I'd get a handful of cider. Good audience, bad joke. Charming Cynthia. Remember that day that you came in exhausted out of the snow, how you screamed when I began pulling off your snowshoes? I didn't know they were your feet. You were frozen stiff, and I forced brandy down your throat, and you got stiffer. In winter wonderland with Cynthia. Remember, Cynthia, how we'd go coasting down the hill together, how slow we went? We went much faster after you waxed your stomach. A good belly laugh. I'll always remember the last time I saw you, Cynthia. It was the day Mayor O'Dwyer ordered them to clean up the city, and you were the first thing they pushed down the sewer. So until you show up in the Guananas Canal, I'll keep singing, "Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow." Oh, what a note!
From New York to California, from Louisiana to Oregon, from city after city all over the country, eminent nose and throat specialists make this report. Listen.
We are convinced Philip Morris is definitely less irritating than any other leading cigarette. That's why in cases of irritation due to smoking, we suggest change to Philip Morris.
Yes, that's professional advice, and good advice to every man or woman who smokes. Change to Philip Morris. Because the cigarette that gives you the least irritation is the cigarette that gives you the most enjoyment. And after all, it's pleasure, deep, rich pleasure that counts in smoking. And the full measure of smoking pleasure is yours to enjoy day in, day out in Philip Morris. That's why we say, if every smoker knew what Philip Morris smokers know, they'd all change to Philip Morris, America's finest cigarette.
Lovely, lovely what you played of it, Mr. Block. Thank you. That was the Skater's Waltz played by Ray Block and his famous blockheads. And, Ray, may I say that you were never better? I'd even go further. You were never worse. That's a joke. Never. And now, as we continue our salute to winter sports, we present...
Winter Sports Forum tonight. Winter Sports Forum tonight. The question... Where is there more winter activity? At Lake Placid or in the Paramount balcony?
Thank you, Mr. Gallop. Thank you. Now, let us start with questions from our audience. All right, let's start with this gentleman in the third row with his head in the mandolin. Yes, sir?
Mr. Berle, we want you to take part in our winter sports carnival. We want you to be a leader.
A leader?
Yes, there'll be 5 dogs in a sled behind you. March! March! March!
Thank you very much. But let us go on. All right, this young man in the aisle printing money. Young man, step up. Or are you on your knees? No, I'm sorry. Young man, what is your name?
My name is Kansas City Kitty.
Kansas City Kitty? You were born in Kansas City?
No, I was born in Georgia.
Then why don't they call you Sweet Georgia Brown?
Are you kidding? That's a girl's name.
I see. Where did the kitty come from?
My mother was a Siamese.
Oh, I see, yes.
So many people mistook me for a girl, I had to take a middle name.
What's your middle name?
Mexicali Rose.
All right, Mex. You have a question concerning winter sports?
Would you mind repeating the question, please?
I said
Never mind, I'm not going to answer it anyway.
But you said...
I don't have to answer if I don't want. My lawyer said so.
Look,
if you can't get laughs by yourself, why should I be a stooge for you?
But that's
you
not...
couldn't get a laugh if your pants fell after every gag.
Now,
you
wait...
couldn't get a laugh if you put on a lady's hat, pinned an orchid in your nose, and read all of Bob Hope's jokes.
If you
don't... couldn't get a smile out of an audience full of laughing hyenas that were being tickled by the ushers.
Please.
Your mother's galoshes.
Please, let us try and keep order. Let's hear from the women in the audience. All right, this lady in the aisle luxing her undies with Oxidol. What is your name, madam?
Tallulah Feeney, I'm a homemaker.
I see. And I see. And you have a question that has to do with winter sports.
Yeah. Why is my husband so nuts about skating? He spends all his time with the Scarsdale Skiing, Skating, and Skunk Hunting Club.
I see.
My husband's a champion skater.
Fancy figure?
He's a fat slob.
No, I mean, is he a fancy skater?
Fancy? You should see him do a cooch dance on skates.
Is he good?
He slinks on ice.
Slinks on ice, yes. I understand.
He's always doing tricks on skates. Once he started to spin in a circle and he couldn't stop.
What happened?
He screwed himself into the ice up to his neck.
Well, wait a minute. Don't go away. I dropped the jokes. All right, where were we? Okay, yes, sir. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute, kid. Wait a minute. My line. My line. Did you ever hear Berle say that before? That's terrible. What's his best trick on skates? You know, it'd be funny if this is an audition and we don't know it, kid. What's his best trick on skates?
He can do a figure eight the hard way.
The hard way?
2 4s.
I get it.
Him and those skates. He even wears them to bed. It's terrible when he sticks those cold blades against my back.
It must be.
It's like sleeping next to a good humor truck.
Well, that's dreadful.
You should see the clothes he wears when he goes skating. 5 pair of pants, 4 woolen shirts, 8 sweaters, and on top of all that, he wears a long winter union suit.
A union suit, too? How can your husband move?
Are you kidding? With a good stiff breeze hitting up the flap, he can get up to 60 miles an hour.
Thank you, Mrs. Feeney. Thank you. Hitting up the flap. There will be a rehearsal in the basement. If my pipes keep out. Now, let's hear from an expert. With us tonight is none other than the world's champion ski jumper. 240 pounds of greased lightning and driving power. Big Sven Featherfield. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Featherfield.
Thank you, Mr. Berle. This is indeed a glorious opportunity for me to say skulls to my many and ardent admirers who have seen me jump up north and land in many scattered sections.
Tell us, Mr. Featherfield.
Excuse me, Mr. Berle, do you mind if I sit down? I'm pooped.
You're tired?
On my way here, I picked up a peanut off the sidewalk. I think I strained myself.
But, Mr. Featherfield, a peanut isn't heavy.
Well, this one was salted.
Well, that's different. Mr. Featherfield, the sports world was very shocked to find that you were not eligible for the Winter Olympic Games. How come?
It was a terrible mistake, Mr. Berle. When the Olympic officials interviewed me, they asked, "Are you a pro?" I answered yes.
You said yes?
I thought they said schmo.
Mr. Featherfield, there's always been something so romantic about winter sports.
How about that?
Yes, how about it?
It was at a ski jump that I met my wife.
You met your wife at a ski jump?
Yes. I leaped high in the air, and there she was beside me.
She was on skis?
She was on a broom.
Oh, I see.
And she's been mopping me up ever since.
Mr. Featherfield, you mean to say that your wife mistreats you?
Mr. Berle, when my wife flattened me last night, I had it coming.
Mr. Featherfield, you were bad again?
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Well, last night.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't be telling you.
Oh, come on. tell us. What happened?
Well, last night she caught me in the pantry with a cookie.
What's so terrible about that?
This cookie was 18 years old.
Thank you, Mr. Featherfield. Thank you. Now here's our young singing star, Dick Farney, singing The Best Things in Life Are Free.
The moon belongs to everyone. The best things in life are free. The stars belong to everyone. They gleam there for you and me. The flowers in spring, the robins that sing, the sunbeams that shine, they're yours, they're mine, and love can come to everyone. The best things in life are free. The moon belongs to everyone. The best things in life are free. The stars belong to everyone. They gleam there for you and me. The flowers in spring, the robins that sing, the sunbeams that shine, they're yours, they're mine, and love can come to everyone. The best things in life are free.
Dick Farney. Take a bow. Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful, Dick. And Ray Block, you know, I kid you a lot every week, but your orchestra tonight sounds swell. The boys, they seem so relaxed, as though someone just told them that Petrillo knows what he's doing. Petrillo, there's a powerful guy. You think not? Even the New York snowstorm had to make its record before December 31st. And tonight, incidentally, in discussing winter sports, I must tell you what happened. Last winter, Mr. and Mrs. Gallop invited my wife and me to spend a weekend at their winter lodge in Maine. And we all drove up there in our car. Dashing through the snow in my Chevrolet coupe.
Milton, watch where you're driving. You're in Maine.
I was looking out the window. I can't tell if those lumps in the snow are Burma shave signs or Republicans waiting in line to vote. Are we almost there, Mr. Gallop?
Yes, you turn left at the next Vote for Alf Landon sign.
Gosh, I still can't get over it. You asking me, Milton Berle, a nothing, to spend a weekend with you, the social Gallops. Mrs. Gallop, I really appreciate it. I said I really appreciate it, Mrs. Gallop.
Come, dear, you can sit up now. We're miles from Park Avenue. None of our friends could possibly see us.
Gee, Mrs. Gallop, I hope after this we see a lot of each other.
Why?
Well, I mean, after this weekend, we're going to be great friends.
You'd better close the window, Frank. I may throw myself out.
You know, Mrs. Gallop, when we get back to New York, I want you to meet my friend.
Oh, goody. It's been years since I've been in night court.
Night court.
Milton, watch where you're driving.
Milton, watch where you're driving. Watch where you're driving. Nag, nag, nag. Da, 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 da. You think I never drove a car before? Quick, somebody, call the Smiling Irishman. What happened?
Oh, I meant to tell you, this is the end of the road.
The end of the road?
Yes. Those New Englanders and their sense of humor.
Yeah. They continued the white line right up the cliff. Where's your lodge, Mr. Gallop?
It's right over there. I'll get the shovels and we'll have a jolly time clearing off the driveway.
Frank Gallop, you're not going to wield a shovel like a common laborer.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Of
course, someone has to clean off the driveway.
Yes, someone has to clean off the driveway.
Yes, someone has to.
Yes, someone has... Why is everybody looking at me?
Of course, Mr. Berle, if you don't want to.
Oh, no, Mrs. Gallop. That's silly. I'd love to do it. I insist.
I'll get you a shovel.
No, don't bother. I'll just dig it out with my hands. And what I can't reach, I'll lap up with my tongue. And this was going to be a rest. Oh, brother.
Oh, Mr. Gallop, that was an amusing story. Too bad Milton isn't here to steal it.
Well, I do say, he's been gone 6 hours doing that driveway. There he is.
Hello.
Milton, what happened?
Oh, what I thought was the start of the driveway turned out to be Highway 62. Oh, my back. I'm frozen.
In a minute, we'll have a roaring fire in the fireplace.
A roaring fire.
Just as soon as someone goes out and chops the wood.
I'll go.
Frank Gallop, you're not going to exhaust yourself.
Oh, no.
Of course, someone has to chop the wood.
Yes, someone has to chop the wood.
Yes, someone has... Where's the axe?
I'll show you. This way.
Boy, this is a great rest I'm having.
Here's the axe, Burl. Now chop down this little tree here.
Little? The last time I saw a tree like that, there was a tunnel through it for cars.
Now, you go right ahead, and I'll carry this twig in for kindling. Cheerio.
Cheerio. Where's that axe? All right, here goes. Ow, 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 my leg. Help, help. Open up the door. My leg. My poor leg. My poor leg.
Milton.
My leg. It's off. Help, help.
Milton, shame on you, making Mr. Gallop carrying that twig.
My leg. My leg.
Mr. Gallop got a sliver in his finger. Look.
Frank, I insist on calling the doctor.
Oh, really? It's nothing.
Milton, isn't Mr. Gallop brave?
Yeah, my leg. My leg.
Oh, Frank, that foolish pride of yours, standing there with a sliver in your hand is a... Burl!
Yeah.
You're tracking blood in the house.
Oh, Mr. Gallop, it's nothing. It's nothing at all. It's just a scratch. I'll pick out the fragments and throw them away. Ooh, look at my right foot. I think I chopped 3 toes off.
Good. Now you'll have 5 like everybody else.
Please, no, kid. I'm weak. I need food.
Yes, food. Someone will have to walk 6 miles to town and buy some.
I'll go.
Frank Gallop, I don't want you to go down that lonely mountain road at this time of night.
Why not? Oh. Wolves?
Yes, but they won't attack you unless they're hungry.
That one doesn't sound like he just finished eating at Lindy's, does he?
Well, someone has to go for food.
Yes, someone has to go for food.
Milton.
Yep. I'll hop on one leg. Just open the door and give me a shove. Coming, Mother.
More champagne, Mrs. Burle.
Thank you. I don't understand. Milton was only getting frankfurters and beans, and he's been gone 2 hours.
Heavens, here comes someone staggering through the snow.
Open the door. Open the door. Get away. Open the door. Ow, ow, ow. I made it. I made it. Here's the food.
Milton, what happened?
Those wolves. It was a nightmare. Look at me. Those wolf bites I can understand, but look at that arrow in my back. Oh, my legs. I can't walk.
Yeah.
Oh, grab him. He's fainting.
Lay him down here. Una, get bandages.
Oh, don't worry, Milton. We're going to fix you up.
Yes, Burl, we'll do everything.
Gee, Mrs. Gallop, you're all so wonderful, so friendly.
Chin up, Burl. The only thing that counts now is to get you up on your feet.
It is?
Yes, you forgot the mustard. Someone has to go back to town.
Oh, no. Thank you very much. I'll be back in a jiffy. In the meantime...
Remember this. You're twice as sure of twice the pleasure when you smoke Philip Morris. And here's why.
First, you enjoy the pleasure of smoking the world's finest premium tobaccos, mellow and mild and superbly blended. And second, you enjoy the extra pleasure of smoking the one, the only leading cigarette recognized by eminent nose and throat specialists as definitely less irritating.
Yes, you're twice as sure of twice the pleasure when you smoke Philip Morris. So next time you call for cigarettes, call for Philip Morris. Made in America by Americans to please American tastes.
Thank you very much. This is your girlfriend Milton saying good night. We're a little late. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Late. I don't know what I'm saying tonight.
This is Johnny again, returning now to the thousands of store windows and counters all over America. Look for me. I'll be waiting for you. Come in and call for Philip Morris. Call for Philip Morris.
Yes, if every smoker knew what Philip Morris smokers know, they'd all change to Philip Morris, America's finest cigarette.
Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it, 5. Pipe smokers try Revelation Pipe Tobacco, a smooth blend of 5 tobaccos. Yes, relax, take 5, take Revelation of fine pipe tobacco. The Milton Berle Show was written by Matt Hyken and Alan Rupert. This is Frank Gallop saying good night for Philip Morris.
Milton Berle, 78 years ago, January 6, 1948, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Let's get to the United States Steel-sponsored Theater Guild on the air from 80 years ago and 3 Men on a Horse.
There are 2 air raid warning signals. A steady blast of 3 to 5 minutes means attack is probable. A wavering tone or series of short blasts means take cover.
Now United States Steel presents Theater Guild on the air going back 80 years to January 6, 1946. 3 Men on a Horse with Stuart Erwin and Shirley Booth.
The United States Steel Corporation, 500,000 employees and stockholders, presents the Theater Guild on the air. United States Steel presents the Theater Guild, one of America's foremost theatrical producers, bringing into your home every Sunday evening from the stage of the Vanderbilt Theatre in New York the most famous plays of Broadway. Tonight we bring you 3 Men on a Horse by John Cecil Holmes and George Abbott, starring Stuart Erwin, who plays Erwin, the greeting card rider, Sam Levine, who plays Patsy, and Shirley Booth, his girlfriend, Nick. And here is Lawrence Langner, co-director with Teresa Halburn of the Theater Guild, to tell you something about the play and the players. Mr. Langner.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As part of our program for giving you a cross-section of the Broadway theater, we've selected a famous farce for you tonight, and we've cast in it 3 of our favorite actors, Stuart Erwin, whose name is also Erwin in the play, Sam Levine, and Shirley Booth, both of whom were featured in the original production staged by George Abbott. This is the story of a little man whose business in life was writing verses for greeting cards. Like all poets, he was a dreamer, too, and his dreaming took the form of horse racing. He loved to bet, but only in his imagination. He'd sort of dream up the winners. It's when his poetry and his horse racing meet that his troubles begin, and our play revolves around that situation. But just a moment. Here is Sam Levine, who played Patsy in the original cast and in the picture, and also to over 1 million GIs in Europe. So we'll let him tell it. All right, Patsy, go ahead.
Boy, have I got a story, and I'll tell it to you. And you'll see what I mean when I say life is peculiar. It ain't even peculiar. It's worse. I'm standing in front of you, a man who could have been a millionaire, but multi. Well, what's the difference? Rich. I don't mean from stealing. I mean from straight honest labor, from betting on the horses. Well, To make a long story short, me and my buddies, Frankie and Charlie, and my girl Mabel, we go down to the Jamaica track one day with our last $40. 5 minutes later, we got $10 left. We're standing in front of a pari-mutuel window with a 10 spot between us. The last race begins in a couple of minutes. We look at each other. Little Frankie, Big Charlie, Mabel, and me.
Hey, Patsy, listen to me. Big Sneeze looks awful good to me.
But Charlie, but Frankie, if we lose this 10 spot, we ain't got no supper tonight.
That's right, Patsy, darling. Don't bet anymore. All I got left is 2 cans of chicken a la king in my room.
What's wrong with chicken a la king?
What's wrong? I'm beginning to cackle, that's all.
Save the chicken a la king. We may have to trade it in for tomorrow's racing form.
What do we do with $10, Patsy? We ain't in business with $10. You might as well put it on something. Sure. We got the train tickets home. Big Sneeze looks awful good to me, Patsy.
What do you say, Mabel? Lay it on?
All right, but don't ask me to hock my dresses again.
Hey, if worst comes to worst, Patsy can hock his solid gold belt buckle.
Again, my buckle. Every time a horse looks good to him, I walk around holding up my pants.
Hey, the windows are closing. Lay it on Big Sneeze, Patsy. Hurry up. Big Sneeze.
Big Sneeze, Big Sneeze. Okay. Hey, say, I suddenly got the same feeling as you, Frankie. $10 on Big Sneeze. On the nose. The upshot is, the next morning I go across the street from the hotel, and when I come back, I'm holding up my pants. So what I'm getting at is this, to show you how really life peculiar is. At the very minute that I am returning from the hock shop, a man named Erwin, who lives in Ozone Heights, is getting ready to leave for his office. Now, at the time, I'd never even heard of no fella in Ozone Heights named Erwin. But now I know that he's a very nice fella. $40 a week, a vacuum cleaner, a lawnmower, and a 6-room house. You know, that type of fella. The kind of a house exactly like every other house on the block. You know, the kind of a block where everybody's got a dog, so at night they can find which house is theirs. This morning, the sun was shining, the way it does in the subways. Erwin comes into the living room looking for his hat, and he sees his wife. She is crying. She is crying, and unbeknownst to me, that is, without me knowing it, my life begins to gradually turn upside down, inside out.
What's the matter, dear? Is something in your eye?
I'll be all right, Erwin.
Oh, what's the matter, Audrey? Can't you tell me? I'm late for work.
You were going to stay home from the office one day this week.
Yeah, but not today, sweetie. How in heaven's name am I going to turn out 67 Mother's Day greetings, and they just have to be in today?
You could write them in the country.
You know I've never been able to write in the country. The birds and the butterflies distract me.
Well, there, when you say...
Hey, wait, how's this? The birds and the butterflies send you a greeting. It's spring, and today in memory we're meeting. Mother's Day number 11. I'll call that to Mother on Mother's Day. Oh, what's the matter with you, Audrey?
Erwin, you don't love me anymore.
Why? What's happened?
I'm going to wait till my brother gets here. I just phoned for him to come over.
Then I'm getting out. Every time you get mad at me, you call your brother. Why do you do that, Audrey?
He understands things. He's a businessman, not a poet.
Businessman. Look out the window at those 46 houses. It took a world war to get people to buy them. My greeting card verses are read from Asbury Park to Seattle. War or peace. Oh, gee, Clarence. I wish you'd ring before you come into my house.
I built this house.
But I bought it.
At that price, it was a gift. What's the matter, sis? You look all upset. Has he been doing anything to you?
Oh, Clarence. I sent Erwin due to the cleaners this morning.
You needn't say more, sis. Erwin, your cleaning bills are entirely too high, and I insist...
No, I mean I found this little notebook in the inside pocket.
Oh, that.
Clarence, look at these names. Shirley, May, Lena, Wee, Nellie, Squeeze.
Erwin.
But listen.
Not one or two, Clarence, but pages of them. Look at these phone numbers to make a 66231.
But, darling,
What is this, a harem?
It's no harem. It's only a hobby.
Only a hobby?
They're all horses, dear.
Horses?
Yes.
What do you do, call them up when you're lonely?
No. Oh, I just doped them out.
Well, that's a new word for it. But you happen to be married to my sister.
Now listen to me. One day I came across a racing paper on the bus, and I found out that the fellow who doped them out wasn't so good. So the next day I did it for fun, and I've been keeping track of them in that book. It's just to pass the time, like some people do crosswords.
Crosswords do not have telephone numbers.
Oh, Erwin.
They're not telephone numbers, sweetheart. See, Jamaica 6, that's the 6th race of Jamaica. And then 6231, well, that's the order I thought the horses would finish. On this other page is the way they actually did finish.
You mean you guessed all of them, right?
Sure, Clarence. Oh, once in a while I miss, but usually
What's this number? 896.50.
That's what I made the week of January 20th. $896.50. Huh?
You made that much and never told me.
Oh, I never bet on a horse, sweetie. This is all on paper, like a game.
Erwin, you've been winning money since January, and nobody but you knows about these secret bank accounts.
I have one bank account.
Suppose you die, a bus crash, a horse kicking you.
Horses don't kick me.
Think of Audrey. Where are you keeping this money?
In Audrey's pocket. And I don't want you telling me what to do anymore either, Clarence.
Sure. What do you care if my sister walks around without a rag on her back?
She's got plenty of rags on her back.
Listen how proudly he says it. His wife walks around in rags. And
oh, shut up.
Erwin.
Where's my hat? I'm getting out of here.
Betting is immoral, Erwin. Especially secret betting. You'd think you'd give me a little tip sometime so I could make a few dollars. After I practically gave this house.
You didn't give me this house, and there's always water in the cellar.
Erwin, you'll hurt Clarence's feelings.
And the water in the cellar ruined my whole fishing outfit, and now I won't be able to go fishing this year.
Where are you going, Erwin?
To the office to make money, to buy more of those $14.98 rags for your back.
No, Erwin, I want you to spend everything for a new fishing outfit.
He's got enough socked away to buy a whole river.
Sure I have. Don't believe me, darling. Believe Clarence. He knows everything. He's the only builder in New Jersey who builds houses with fishing privileges in the cellar.
Erwin.
Goodbye.
Lavalier Hotel Cocktail Lounge. Yeah, this is Harry, the bartender. Oh, wait a minute. Frankie, Charlie, Gus wants to know if you're going to place any more bets today.
We're still doping.
Gus, they're still doping. Yeah, they'll call you later. Hey, look, you guys, I don't mind you using the bar for an office, but make believe you're drinking in case the boss comes in.
All right, set up a small beer.
Oh, afraid of drowning, huh? How about you, Frankie?
I'll have an extra straw. We're waiting for Patsy. He's getting his belt buckle hocked. We'll have money in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, and Mabel is hocking her dresses and her bracelet.
Boy, it's a good investment to give Mabel a present. She's always so nice about hocking it for you.
Yeah, well, let's get down to some figuring here. I think the third race ought to be Rose Cross.
Yeah, Rose Cross
Hey,
looks pretty good.
move down to the end of the bar. Here comes a customer.
Okay.
Hey, what's he, drunk or something? Hey, I think he's crying.
Let him cry. We got the third race to dope out.
Yes, sir. What'll you have?
I've been so sad all day. What's good for forgetting?
Forgetting? Well, none of it will help you remember anything. How about a scotch for you?
Fine. You know, I should be at the office now, but I'm not there.
No, that's right. You ain't.
Her brother thinks he's so smart. He can't even build a house without water in the basement.
Well, that's the way it goes. Some can, some can't.
Now I can't take my fishing trip.
Maybe we should pass up the third race. What looks good in the fourth?
What are those fellows doing at the end of the bar?
They're trying to decide on a horse to play. They live in a hotel.
You think they'd mind if I gave them a horse?
They'd never remember to feed it.
I mean, a tip on the third race.
Oh, well, I think it might be better if they made the choice themselves, because if they lost, they wouldn't feel so good.
You mean they wouldn't like me?
You got the idea.
Do what you like, Charlie. I'm going to wait for Patsy. Maybe he'll have something.
Well, I'm playing Rose Cross.
Oh, no.
What's that?
Don't play Rose Cross. Semester's going to win the third race.
Semester, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Look, Bud, Semester ain't won a race since they invented horseshoes. I'm going to use the phone, Harry.
But Semester's going to win.
Hey, don't bother him. He's phoning the bet.
But I have it right here. Third race Semester. See? In my little black book.
Look, Bud, I know you got it from the horse's mouth, but you shouldn't ought to believe what a horse tells you.
Hello, Gus. Charlie. $1 to win and 1 to show on Rose Cross and the
semester.
shut up. You're holding up production. Yeah, well, squeeze me in, will you, Gus? Okay, Rose Cross. The race is starting. We nearly didn't make it. Hi, boys.
Hey, Patsy, we've been waiting for you. Harry, get out the rope for Patsy's pants.
I've been all over town trying to raise 50. As soon as they see me holding up my pants, nobody knows me. Mabel is out trying to raise something, too.
Charlie just put $2 on Rose Cross.
Where'd you get the $2, Charlie? I promised to run the elevator tonight.
I was telling them to play semester, but they didn't.
Who's this? Just some drunk.
Semester in the third, Hasty Bells in the fourth. Oh, my. I don't feel so good.
Right over there, bud. Keep going straight. Turn to the left.
That's Gus. I'll get it. Hello? Yeah, Gus. What's that? Say that again.
Here's the rope for your pants, Patsy. I had a little time, so I braided it for you.
Okay, Gus. Yeah, thanks. Hey, what do you know? What do I know?
Semester. Semester 1?
Yeah. Well, so what about it?
Well, didn't you hear him?
Who?
That's Square, that drunk. He's been trying to give us semester for the last 10 minutes.
He kept opening this little book.
Give me that book, Harry.
Hey, let me see it. Let me see it.
Don't crowd, you bother me. Gee. Hey, he's got them all figured out. Look, he's got Brass Monkey for the place. Brass Monkey come in. He got Fairweather and Semester. They come in, too. He picked every race. Oh, he maybe wrote them down after the races was run.
Nuts. I heard him say semester before the race even started.
Who is he, Harry?
Maybe he's a handicapper.
Oh, you know a guy with them out-of-town clothes ain't no handicapper?
He said something about working in an office and some water in the cellar.
Look at this. Hasty Bell in the fourth. He's got selections for all 7 races today.
Hey, what'd you get on your belt buckle, Patsy? Maybe we lay $2 on Hasty Bell.
$2, nothing. We're laying a roll. Here's $18, Charlie. Take it around to Gus's. The works on Hasty Bell. I'm going into the men's room and keep him there till the race is over.
But how do we know it ain't a racket?
If it is, I never heard of it.
Then it ain't a racket. Hey, he looks awful dumb. He looks like a hick, Patsy.
A hick, huh? Frankie, go to the public library and look up a picture of Daniel Boone. And that's the biggest hick in the world to look at. But that man discovered farce.
Hey, come on, Harry. A small beer. I got 4 cents.
They don't come that small. On your income, why don't you take up jelly beans?
Yeah, but as soon as Hasty Bell wins, we'll all have plenty of money. Charlie just laid $18 on the nose.
Hello, boys.
Hiya, Mabel.
Hiya, Mabel.
Patsy told me to meet him here. We have some business to talk over.
Oh, that's all right, Mabel. We know where you've been.
Kind of embarrassing to me always to be hawking things. But it's all over now. All I got left is the dress I'm wearing. My mother, poor thing, she was right. She said, put your money in gold inlays and keep your mouth shut. Where's Patsy?
He's in there.
Where?
There.
Oh.
Hey, he's talking business with a friend.
In there?
Well, the guy don't feel so good. He just dropped in to tip Patsy off on some fixed races so Patsy could get straightened out.
You mean he fixes the races? Well, Patsy, I'm back.
Boy, is that guy sick. How'd you make out, Mabel?
Well, I went to this place on 8th Avenue like you told me, and I unwrapped the dresses, which was very good, as you recall. And he says they wasn't, and I says they was. And he says that ain't the question. He says that they might be worth $40, but that they was only worth $8 to him. And I says that wasn't the right attitude to take. And he says, never mind the attitude. Will you take the $8?
Did you take it? Good.
So then I asked somebody on the street where I could sell a parasol with a gold head, and they said I'd have to have an analysis. And I said I wouldn't do that.
That's a good girl. Charlie, here's $8. Go on to Gus's and lay it on more and on in the 5th race.
But we don't know the results of the 4th yet or anything. How do we
I know a lot now. I've been talking to him.
Hey, I'll place the bet on the phone.
I'm going up to my room, Pat. My feet hurt. He was swell about this friend of yours fixing the races so we can get a roll again.
Huh? Oh, yeah, swell. See you later, sweetheart.
Be sure you win, huh?
Sure.
Yeah, because if I have to hock what I got on, it won't be so nice. I mean, in case I have to go anywhere.
Hello, Gus. This is Frankie. Stock $8 on the nose, more on the 5th. Hey, Patsy.
Yeah?
It's post time for the 4th. Gus will give me a blow-by-blow of the race if I hold on.
Hold on. Here's the nickels. What's the final odds?
Hasty Bell is 4-1.
4-1. Terrific. Hello, Erwin. How do you feel now, Erwin? Hey, fellas, his name is Erwin. I knew it would be something like that.
I think I feel a little bit better now.
Yeah, you're a much healthier shade of green now.
Now sit right down in this chair and rest yourself, Erwin. Harry, draw Erwin a nice glass of beer. In a clean glass.
Well, at last, somebody's going to drink something.
I hope Erwin doesn't have to leave. Erwin is not leaving. He's staying till he gets straightened out. And you want to know something, fellas? Erwin picks horses for a hobby.
A hobby? You mean he ain't even a pro?
He's better than a pro. He always picks winners. Yeah, how do we know he ain't a nut? You know how a guy can get about horses.
I am not a nut. I was valedictorian at Samuel Gompers High School.
Yeah, I'm here, Gus. Hey, shut up, you guys. The race is on.
Shut up, everybody.
Yeah, go ahead, Gus. Give it to me. Yeah? They're at the quarter?
What is this?
Horse race. Oh. Drink your beer. Nicely.
Yeah, Gus, go ahead. Joy Boy's leading. 10 little eyes. Postscript. Where's Hasty Bell? Oh, gee, Hasty Bell's last.
A hobby.
Joy Boy's up at the half. Who? Little eye taking the lead. Now postscript. Neck and neck. Yeah? Still that way?
And Mabel's got no more dresses. Oh, shut up, shut up. Go ahead, Frankie. Where's Hasty Bell?
They're in a stretch. He's passed. He's passed.
Who's passed?
Who's passed, Gus? Joy Boy? Hasty Bell passing Joy Boy? What? Hey, talk louder, Gus. Okay. She won.
Who won?
Hasty Bell.
Let me in on the next race, Patsy.
And you told me it was a hobby, Patsy. What are you always kidding me?
Well, I'm glad to have met you, fellas.
Where you going?
Oh, I have to be at the office.
You mean you work?
How could I make a living without working?
Well, what do you do with your money from the horses?
I told you, I never bet. It's just a hobby, like crossword puzzles. Well, so long.
No, wait. You'll lose your job, Erwin. You can't go to no office looking like that.
But I've got to. I'll be late for Mother's Day.
You'll be late for what? What are you screaming for, Charlie? If a man says he's going to be late for Mother's Day, he's going to be... What do you mean, Erwin, you'll be late for Mother's Day? Harry, another beer for Erwin.
Come on up.
I have to get my verses written.
Oh, you're a songwriter.
No, greeting card verses for Mother's Day. So I'll run along now, and I'm very happy to have met you.
Hey, I'll get it.
Just 1 minute, Erwin.
Yes.
Hey, Frankie speaking. Yeah, Gus. Yeah? How much? Okay, thanks. Fallen on took the fifth race. We made $735.
Well, this guy is a walking genius.
Genius? He's better than a genius. He's brilliant. He's 2 in a row. It ain't human.
Well, so long, fellas.
Oh, wait a minute, Erwin. Why don't you sit down and relax?
Yes, but I
People who work in offices have gone home already.
But Mr. Carver will be there waiting for me.
He'll be late. When I went to school, it was always better to be absent than late.
And not at Samuel Gompers. At Samuel Gompers, they...
Erwin, look. We're horse bettors. Everything we make, we'll give you 10%. Just pick 'em for us. What do you say?
But my job...
Well, I'll call up your boss and tell him that you won't be in today. Believe me, Erwin, you look like he was run over with ice skates. Now, what's the number, Erwin?
BO 47652.
Okay.
But what'll you tell him? He doesn't know you.
Now, Erwin, what's the boss's name again?
Mr. J.G. Carver. But look now...
Hello? Mr. Carver, please.
I don't think I want to go through with this.
Hello, Mr. Carver? What's your last name, Erwin?
Trowbridge.
Are you serious?
No. That's my name. But look, I can easily go to work now.
Mr. Carver, Erwin Trowbridge won't be in today. He got sick on the way to the office. Yeah, terrible. We've been working over him for a long time. He's in the drugstore now. Who, me? I'm the soda joint. Joint. The pharmacist. What's the matter? Ain't you never been in a pharmacy? Sure, like with malted. Wait a minute, hold the wire. Erwin, he says as long as you have you waking by tomorrow, that's Jake with him.
Oh, I'll have it, definitely.
Mr. Carver, he says he'll have it in definitely.
Oh, no.
My address? Oh, it's no use giving you my address. I'm moving the store tonight. To Boston. Yeah.
In a moment, we'll continue with the second act of Three Men on a Horse, starring Stuart Erwin, Sam Levine, and Shirley Booth, produced by the Theatre Guild on the air and presented by the United States Steel Corporation. And here speaking for United States Steel is George Hicks.
Good evening. Tonight I'd like to tell you about a man named Bill Bancy.
Back in 1937, Bill was working in a CCC camp. He wrote a letter telling of his interest in foundry work of any kind. He sent it to the employment office of U.S. Steel's Carnegie, Illinois, South Chicago plant. A few weeks later, he was notified of an opening as a molder's apprentice and took the job. Bill worked hard during the day and studied just as hard at night. He went to night school in Chicago and also took in a course of lectures by the American Foundrymen's Association, which supplemented the evening classes conducted for employees by U.S. Steel. What happened? Well, Bill finished his apprenticeship in 1940 and became a Class B molder, and then was promoted to Class A molder in January 1943. By December 1943, he was assistant to the superintendent of the foundry and pattern shop in charge of technological coordination. Then in July 1945, he was promoted to his present job, the even more responsible and important post of molder foreman. Yes, Bill Bancy is one of the thousands of steel workers who've gone ahead through U.S. Steel's outstandingly successful employee training and upgrading program. A program which provides job opportunities limited only by the capabilities of the individual and benefits not only the individual, but the industry and the community as well.
We pause now for station identification. The curtain rises on the second act of Three Men on a Horse, one of America's most hilarious farces, starring Stuart Erwin as Erwin, Sam Levine as Patsy, and Shirley Booth as Mabel.
Well, as you can imagine, after 2 hours with Erwin picking the horses for us, we got a strong smell of Palm Beach and 20 years of breakfast in bed. Me, I take a short walk to the hock shop for my belt buckle. Mabel comes trotting back from her favorite broker with her 5 dresses and says to me,
Gee, Pat, it feels just like old times. Ain't it nice of Erwin to fix the races for us?
But I ain't got the patience to explain to her. Besides, it wouldn't make no sense to Mabel anyway. She used to dance in the Follies and got hit on the head with a champagne bottle. But despite all the dough Erwin is making for us, he don't feel so good. So he sleeps all night in my room to sober up, which is all right. We had him locked in anyway. Meantime, over across the river in Ozone Heights, excitement is really going on.
Oh, Erwin, my Erwin, where are you? Where are you?
Will you stop that wailing, Audrey? That worm isn't worth it. Oh, I told you not to marry him, didn't I? Remember what I said to you? I said, don't marry him. One look at him, and I knew he'd never make Kiwanis.
Well, what's happened to him? He never stayed away all night in his life.
A married man playing horses. It's disgraceful. I help him along. Let him have a house on easy payment plan. Does he come to me with a good thing? Oh, no.
Maybe that's him. Oh, Mr. Carver, I've been trying to call you all morning. Hasn't he come to work again? Oh, my, where? A drugstore? You mean he's sick? What? Oh, all right, I'll call you if I hear anything. Hello, operator. Give me the police. Hurry.
What happened?
Erwin collapsed in the drugstore, and his 65 Mother's Day verses are due in today, and Mr. Carver says they're moving the store to Boston.
Still sleeping.
I guess he drank too much last night. Look, his verses are all over the floor.
Wake him up, Frankie. Wake him up. He's got to dope out today's races.
Erwin, wake up. Wake up. He was writing them voices till 3 this morning.
Oh, my head. What time is it?
12 o'clock noon.
Noon? Well, why didn't you wake me? Mr. Carver's got to have my verses today or he'll fire me. Where are my clothes?
Now, you ain't going anywhere, Erwin. Frankie, pick up the voices and take them over to Erwin's office.
That'll be fine. Meanwhile, I can get dressed. Tell Mr. Carver I'll be there in an hour. And, gee, I've got to call my wife.
He's so devoted. Like he wasn't married or something.
Now, sit down in the bed, Erwin. I want to remind you that you got an agreement with us. Now, you were going to big the horses for us today.
But I've got a job.
Now, look, Erwin, in my breast pocket, I got $112 for you.
For me? You mean just from taking the horses?
That's right, Erwin. 10% of what we made yesterday. Today, you stand to double it if you'll just stick with us.
Sure, we'll make you rich, Erwin. And vice versa, I hope.
Well, gee, I never realized I could actually make that much betting the horses.
That's the beauty part of it, Erwin.
So get dressed and start doping out the races. Now, go into the other room.
Boy, with that much money, I could tell Clarence to go to...
All right, now, come on, everybody. Pick up the voices.
Yes.
Go ahead, let's go. Hey, Charlie, there's one under the bed. Come on, Hey, get a load of this. Why was it that I chose to roam, cross land and sea so far from home? If that be life, my mother dear, I send this card of love and cheer. Mother's Day, number 37. That kicks you know that? That goes right through the heart.
If a guy said something like that to me,
Yeah, I know. Fellas, I feel we ought to do something big for Erwin. That Carver, his boss, that big piece of salami, paying him a fast 40 a week for genius stuff like this. For regular Shakespeare merchandise. It's a shame.
It's a rookin'.
The world should see stuff like this. You ought to put them in bar rooms, pool rooms, railroad stations. Wait, I got it. What? Leibowitz. Jake Leibowitz is the printer next door who does all them classy postal cards for the 5 and 10. Get him on the phone, Mabel.
Okay, sir.
Frankie, take these voices right down to Leibowitz right away. I'll explain to him on the phone.
Okay, I'll shoot right over.
He's on the phone, Pat.
Okay, give me that. Hello, Jake? Jake, this is Patsy. Well, you ain't that busy. Listen, I want a special job done on voices. Voices. No, not noises. Voices. You know, poetry voices. Yeah, like roses are red. Yeah, about 1,000. And Jake, I want them on shiny paper. With lace, maybe. Yeah, I want them nice so you can hang them up in the pool rooms and in the bars. Yeah, Frankie will have them there in 2 minutes. Now, don't leave before you get them.
You're liable to make Erwin famous, Patsy. I love in the literary atmosphere.
Did Frankie take my verses to Mr. Carver?
Yes. Now, you don't have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about. I just sent the voices to Jake Leibowitz.
Who is Leibowitz?
He's a big printer. He's going to print your voices and sell them all over the country. Bar rooms, pool rooms.
Leibowitz will put Mother's Day on the map, Erwin.
Oh, what right have you to do a thing like that?
But, Erwin, look what we're going
I'm going to lose my job now. If you think this is funny...
But you'll make big dough out of them now. Then you can tell Mr. Carver to take the 40...
But I can't lose my job. Mr. Carver's the only boss I ever had, and I like to work for him. You get my verses back, Patsy, or I'll...
Boy, I knew this Leibowitz, but he's got the voices. Frankie, go over and get him back.
Hey, now look. I can't get them back now. They're gone. Gone? What's happened to my verses? Oh, nothing. Leibowitz was getting into a cab when I got there. His daughter's having a baby in a hospital, so I congratulated him, and he took the voices with him in a cab. And Mr. Carver is waiting for my verses. Oh, get him back tonight, maybe. Why don't you dope the horses, Erwin, and get your mind off it? Horses? How can I think of horses with my 65 Mother's Day verses riding around in taxi cabs? You've ruined me. That's what you've done.
All right. Frankie, get into a cab and try all the West Side hospitals. Charlie, you take the East Side. There's a million Leibowitz. Fine, Jake, and give me no argument. Now it's all going to turn out okay. Now, Erwin, here's the racing form. Now, just start to figure what you got his eyes closed for.
He fainted about a minute ago.
Fainted?
Sure, he's a genius. Most geniuses faint a lot.
But the race is started in an hour. Look, I'm going to go down and try to find Leibowitz. Call the bar and get him a bottle of rye. And if he won't drink it, spill some on his face.
Sure.
But don't let him out of here until I get back. And if he wakes up, keep it illiterary.
How do you feel now, Erwin? Should I turn the radio off, maybe? I just wanted it to soothe your head.
I'm going to call my wife and get out of here.
No, wait, Erwin. Erwin, let me show you the dance I used to do with the Follies.
Were you in the Follies?
Oh, sure.
You were?
Yeah, I did a specialty.
Huh?
Of course, I'm a little bigger now, you know. But I used to come out with a sort of a sheet on. I'll show you with a bedspread. See, and I'd have it draped on like this, see? And then I'd sort of sing. You want to hear it?
Oh, I'd love to.
I'm lonesome where I am. Come and meet your old Macayan. You'll understand. come to my poison garden. I'll ask the gods for pardon. As before that temple door we stand, they're hand in hand. There's lots of room here on this rubber moon. And all I want my little jug of wine. And you, Diane, I'm so lonesome where I am. This is my finish.
Yes.
You'll know who's waiting for you when you come from Siam. You're Irma And then I go into my bed. See?
Uh-huh.
Of course, this is just and then the sheet falls off to my finish.
Uh-huh.
How do you like my dress?
Huh?
Oh, I got dizzy all of a sudden, Erwin.
What, Mabel?
Pass me. I think I'm gonna.
Now, just relax, Mabel, and lie down now, right over here.
I got your voices back.
Huh?
Hey, what do you call this?
Oh, Patsy.
Get out of that bedspread, Mabel, and get back to your room.
I just got dizzy.
I'll get you dizzy, you little monkey. Go on.
Patsy,
Get out!
You shouldn't treat her that way. She only wanted to show
This is gratitude for everything I done for you. I no sooner turn my back and you're feeding drinks to my girl. I ought to mobilize you.
But she only...
I know what she only... What do you take me for, a sucker?
Well, give me my verses anyway.
I'll give you your voices.
No, don't tear them up.
Voices.
Please, stop.
Nobody's going to make a sucker out of Patsy.
Hey, so where is he now?
In the other room, crying his eyes out about the voices. Oh, what a dope I am.
you should have more faith in me, Pat. I'm getting too heavy to start two-timing you.
I couldn't help it. I lost my temper. Oh, what a dope.
Well, you better bring him around, Patsy, is all I can say, or we'll all be making the trip to the hot shop before the week is up.
Mabel, Frankie, come with me. We'll try to apologize.
No.
Oywin.
Oh, my verses.
Oywin, my friend. My dear, beautiful, wonderful friend, Oywin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I lost my temper. Listen, Erwin.
The way you treated her, you ought to be ashamed.
Oh, he is ashamed, Erwin, but I forgive him. He's just strung very hard.
Yeah. Now, we picked up all the pieces, Erwin. Now, if you want, we'll copy out the voices on new paper. Now, I apologize, Erwin. I'm so crazy for Mabel that when I seen her wrestling around with you,
Well, all right, Patsy. As long as you'll have them recopied.
Sure, because we got the highest respect for your genius. And now I would like to give you your 10%. Here you are, Erwin. $112.
Huh?
Of course, if you saw your way clear to dope out some horses right now, why, we would be willing to bet our roll on anything you say. And you might have $1,000 tonight.
1,000?
I don't like to say this, Erwin, but we did nurse you back to health.
Yeah, like you was a baby almost. Oh, gee, fellas, I'm sorry. Where's the racing form?
You're sitting on it.
Oh.
Okay, now, fellas, get the elevator boy and the chambermaid, and everybody get to work copying Erwin's voices. Frankie, Mabel, come on, let's get the pieces together. Okay. Here's a sharp pencil, Erwin.
All right, I'll try.
Now, everybody, start copying the voices and be quiet. So Erwin's brain can work on the racing form. Now, try to hurry, Erwin. We only got about a half an hour before the first race.
Such a sweet little fellow. Look at him. What a talent. I bet you I could be a writer, except whenever I think I get hungry before anything comes out.
Don't talk so much. You're busting up his thoughts. Keep copying the voices.
Hey, these pieces are all mixed up. I got this one straight except one word down here in the corner.
I got an extra word on mine. What do you need?
Something to rhyme with, let me see. We trudged our way on Sundays. Something to rhyme with Sundays. The piece is missing.
Nah, the word I got left over is blue boys.
How about undies? That rhymes with Sunday.
Oh, no. Erwin wouldn't want to use that.
Hey, Erwin's got something. He just wrote something on a piece of paper and stuck it under his pillow.
Got it. Got a selection, Erwin?
It's no good. Don't bother reading it, Charlie. It's no good. Put it back under the pillow.
Equipoise.
That's the one I was going to pick. But it doesn't count, I tell you.
Why don't it? You wrote it down, didn't you?
Yes, but just to get the feel. It's no use. I can't figure them out just sitting here. I've always done them on the bus.
Sure, no wonder he can't figure him sitting there on that lousy bed. Now, come on over here by the window. Here, sit down in this chair. There. See the fresh air coming in? See, that's more like a bus. Just like a bus, ain't it, Erwin?
Well,
Now, try. Concentrate. You're on a bus, see? The buildings are passing by.
Fares, please. How's your fares, buddy?
Next stop, the Hoboken Ferry.
Does this bus stop at Bergdorf Goodman? Not that I'm getting off there, of course.
Concentrate, Erwin, concentrate. Here, we'll rock the chair for you. Whee! We're going around the corner, see?
Oh, it's no use, Patsy. I can't do it. The only way is for me to get on the bus to Ozone Heights.
How about a taxi? If Erwin says it's a bus, it's a bus. Frankie, you and Mabel take Erwin home on the bus. Erwin, drop in and see your wife. But call your selections back here as soon as you get into the house.
That'll be fine. Let's go. Oh, my poor Audrey.
Erwin, no looking out of windows, just horses.
Come on, Erwin.
Let's treat him nice, Frankie. Buy him a soda with ice cream. Well, Frankie and Mabel took Erwin home on the bus. And sure enough, passing the Flatiron Building, he gets an inspiration, and the minute he gets home, he calls me.
Hello, Patsy. I got some selections on the bus. For the first race, Sunador. Second, Frolic. Third, Motto. The fourth, Mr. Cayenne. I'll figure the other races on the way back to the hotel. Goodbye.
Then he turns to Audrey and throws her a big hug. Oh, he loved that Audrey. But he lives up to his promise and gets back on the bus to New York. But at the same time in the hotel, we are still copying his torn voices. When suddenly, the door opens.
Who's in charge here?
Who are you?
I'm Erwin Trovich's boss, J.G. Carver, and I know my rights. I've just come from Erwin's house, and his wife says she's living here with you. You have been stealing his verses.
Stealing what?
I ain't afraid of you fellows or any other greeting card company in the United States.
Charlie, throw the gentleman into the street, will you? Let's go, Bo.
Take your hands off me. I've been in business since 1898. You can't do this to J.G. Carver.
Oh, yeah, Gus. Oh, swell. I'll call you back. Charlie, Mono took the third. That means we got 3 winners for today. What do you want to do now? I want to take everything and put it on Mr. Cayenne in the fourth. There's only one thing bothers me, Patsy.
Yeah?
Remember when Erwin was picking the races on the bed before?
So?
He wrote down equipoise for the fourth, and he hides it under the pillar. Huh? Now he gives us Mr. Cayenne. Why did he change it? He was just warming himself up with equipoise. Like a pitcher winds himself up. Yeah, but equipoise is a great horse. I don't like it, Patsy. I think he's trying to pull something. But why? Why would Erwin do anything? Hello?
Oh, gee. You ought to see Erwin's house.
Where is he?
Oh, he's coming up with Frankie. See what a house, Patsy. A regular porch to sit on, and grass, and a second floor with beds on it. And Patsy, Erwin says he wants to sell it.
Okay, buy it. We're trying to decide on the fourth race.
Patsy, don't you think we ought to get married if we're going to live in a house?
I can get married any day, but I got a 4-horse trolley under fire, and they don't come up often. Now, Charlie,
Patsy, I think we ought to buy this house before everything blows us back into the hock shop again.
Why? What do you mean? Why should anything happen?
I don't know, but I've been so nervous all day, I shook a rhinestone out of my bracelet.
Hello, fellas.
Hello.
My verses copied?
Yeah, here you are. We went all in A1 condition, and we won the first 3 races.
Well, isn't that fine?
Now, about this Mr. Cayenne in the fourth, Erwin.
Say, this is terrible. These verses, these aren't my words at all.
Why not?
Well, listen. I wonder if the old church stands where we trudged our way on Sundays. I recall how we sat with folded hands, so now I don't ever get drunk no more on Tuesdays or Mondays.
That's no good, huh?
No, of course not. It should be, now I don't get drunk anymore.
We lost the last line, so I put that one in.
Mr. Carver would drop dead if he saw this.
What you cheapskates ought to do is to hire some first-class poet so Erwin wouldn't have to worry so much.
When Mr. Cayenne comes in, we'll hire Longfellow.
You can't hire Longfellow. He's away up in Boston. Someplace.
And anyway, how do you know that Mr. Cayenne ain't going to come in last?
Yeah, that would be awful, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, Charlie.
Hey, wait a minute, Erwin. We can't lose, can we?
I recall how we sat with folded hands. I can't remember that last line.
Forget the poetry for a minute, will you? We can't lose, can we, Erwin?
Well, no, I don't think so.
Mr. Cayenne was your selection, wasn't he?
Oh, yes, that's the horse.
Then why did you write equipoise and stick it under the pillar before?
Just to see how it looked on paper. I wasn't sure.
Oh, so you wasn't sure.
I'm surprised at you fellows. You took care of me yesterday when I'm sick, but now you're getting greedy.
I noticed you took your 10%, all right?
Well, of course.
Of course. Erwin, you wouldn't by any chance be thinking about crossing us up, would you?
How could you think such a thing of me?
Well. Okay, boys. Frankie, here's $11,000. Sock it all to Mr. Cayenne.
11,000? Don't let me touch it. Just stick it in my pocket.
Oh, go on. Take it down to Gus's. Hurry up. No, wait a minute. How much are you going to bet, Erwin?
Oh, I wouldn't bet.
What do you mean? Which way wouldn't you bet?
Oh, I wouldn't bet on anything. That would spoil it.
Sure. Erwin explained that to me.
Shut up, Mabel. Erwin, I thought maybe you ought to bet on this particular nag. If he's good enough for us to put our shirts on him, he's good enough for you, too. So just give your bet to Frankie, and he'll take it over to Gus's with ours. That's right, Erwin. Give Frankie some dough.
Well, it'll spoil all my fun, but here's $2, Frankie. $2?
What are you doing, kidding?
No, I'm serious. I think he'll win.
We're laying down $11,000, and you want to play a deuce. You can't think much of the horse.
All right, then make it $10.
Frankie didn't hear you.
Then 50.
Frankie still didn't hear you.
Well, what do you want?
Every nickel you got, all your 10%. Hand it over.
Well, all right, but...
Here you are, Frankie. Put that on Mr. Cayenne for Erwin. Right on the nose.
Wait, Frankie. Fellas, I never bet in my life. And I know that once I do, I'll never be able to pick winners on the bus again. After this race, we'll be able to buy a horse. But what'll I do going home on the bus every day?
You'll do crossword puzzles. And Erwin, if Mr. Cayenne don't come in today, you'll have a new word for dead pigeon. And, brother, it'll start with an E, like in Erwin.
In a moment, we will continue with the third act of Three Men on a Horse, starring Stuart Erwin, Sam Levine, and Shirley Booth, produced by the Theatre Guild on the Air and presented by the United States Steel Corporation. And here again is George Hicks.
Not long ago, a fire broke out in a factory. It wasn't a bad fire, but considerable damage was done. Before the factory could continue with its reconversion, it had to have 2 steel beams to support a weakened roof. So the factory called on the local steel distributors. One warehouse was able to furnish the beams the factory needed, and repairs were begun in a few hours. That warehouse is one of the thousands of businesses all over the country which distributes the products of the steel industry. There are more than 25,000 of these establishments, ranging from hardware stores in small towns to huge warehouses in manufacturing cities. They supply thousands of customers with the steel products they need. One of the important parts of this industry is the United States Steel Supply Company, one of the members of the United States Steel family. The supply company operates 9 warehouses in major cities of the country. It keeps on hand diversified stocks of products manufactured by U.S. Steel, as well as tools and machinery. During the war, these warehouses furnished steel for conversion, maintenance, and repair. Now, U.S. Steel Supply Company is helping to speed reconversion. Quick and efficient service to users of steel is the job of this member of the industrial family that serves the nation, United States Steel.
The curtain rises on the third act of Three Men on a Horse, starring Stuart Erwin as Erwin, Sam Levine as Patsy, and Shirley Booth as Mabel.
We're sitting around the radio waiting for the race to begin. To say the least, with $11,000 on Mr. Cayenne, my heart is beating. And I don't like the look on Erwin's face neither. It's blank.
Who knows what he's thinking? Maybe he purposely let us win, so now we sink everything on Cayenne. The minutes go by. Frankie is so nervous he keeps combing his hair while he's still got it. Charlie's already sneaking hotel envelopes into his pocket. Chewing gum money. And Mabel is sitting with her eyes closed in case she faints. I can almost hear the chicken a la king coming to life in the closet. If we lose this race, we're clean.
Are you sure this is the station that broadcasts the race?
Yeah. It'll be on in a minute.
Oh.
I like this station. They have the most commercials about food and all. Whenever we come back from the hot shop, we like to turn it on. You know, in 10 minutes, you can listen to a complete meal on that station.
Talking about hot shops. Erwin, you wouldn't cross us up, would you? I'm getting panicky, Erwin. You shouldn't have sent Frankie down with the cash.
There he is.
Clarence, what are you doing here?
You low-down cheat. You couldn't come out and fight me like a man, you...
Who is this, Erwin?
My brother-in-law, Clarence. Meet me.
He pretends he knows all about horse races. He comes home before and leaves a list of selections on the floor. I bet my shirt today, and he cleaned me out for that list.
What list, Clarence?
The list you left on the floor in your house. Oh. You knew I'd pick it up sooner or later. You're such a sneak, you think everybody else is.
Oh, I know what he means.
Yeah, Erwin? Well, what does he mean? Explain, Erwin.
Well, on the way home before, Frankie thought that being on the bus would help him make the right selections like it helps me. But he got them all wrong, and I guess he left the list at home.
That's a lie.
Charlie, throw the gentleman into the street. Let's go, Bo.
Let go. Erwin, you little double-crossing Mother's Day crook. I'm clean now.
So, you double-cross your own brother-in-law, huh, Erwin? I told you we shouldn't have put everything on Mr. Kayam.
Erwin wouldn't cheat anybody. No kidding, Patsy. He's too ignorant.
Well, I took away from Cayenne. Gus had a share with another bookie. He couldn't handle 11 G's.
Sorry we couldn't tune you in early, ladies and gentlemen.
The race. Shut up, everybody.
We'll pick up the fourth race, which is now going on. And a great race it is, folks. They're coming to the quarter now. War Glory, Good Advice, Ladies Man, and Mr. Kayam in that order.
I told you, Kayam's a
At
stinker.
the quarter now, Ladies Man moving up. Yes, Asperino. Good Advice is holding that lead. Jockey Meade is using his head. And there they are at the half. Good Advice, War Glory, Mr. Kayam.
He's back in third place.
Mr. Kayam is driving now, rushing right in there. There's a tumble, a spill.
Oh, that's Kayam.
Chase Me stumble throwing his jockey, but he's all right. Yes, he's getting up. A great jockey, tough as they come. There they are at the three-quarter pole now. Mr. Kayam leading.
He's leading, Pat.
Ladies Man coming up. War Glory right behind. There they come fast into the stretch. Looks like a little shoving in there. No, it's all right, I guess. At the stretch now, coming down with a rush at the home stretch is Equipoise. Equipoise, who's been way behind, is now surging up to Mr. Kayam. Neck and neck, fighting it out. Two great horses. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. He's passing. No, not quite. Wait a minute. Yes, that is the finish, and Equipoise wins.
Equipoise.
He trailed all the way, but he wins in a terrific burst of speed. Mr. Kayam second, and Sunarch third in the money. Those who backed Equipoise had something to be thankful for today. It's a fine horse, and...
Well, that's too bad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just too bad, Erwin.
I'm sick, you know. I'm just sick to the stomach. Look at my hand shaking.
What do you got to say, Erwin? Not that it matters, naturally.
Well, I guess the handicappers were right. They all thought Equipoise would win. Yes, I guess that's what makes it interesting and memorable, too.
Sure. We're going to give you something real memorial, Erwin.
Boys, what are you going to do?
Now, wait a minute, fellas.
This is one horse race you ain't never going to forget, Erwin.
Now, wait a minute.
Let me get a crack at it.
But gee, Mr. Kayam won most of the race.
Frankie, turn on the radio loud in case somebody hears us out in the hall.
Don't hear him again, Pat.
He knew all the time Equipoise was going to win. I didn't, I swear I didn't know.
What's happening? So stand by, everybody.
Keep away on that floor, Charlie. Okay.
No bets are being paid pending an official announcement. It looks like a disqualification to me.
What?
Well, I was all wrong, folks. I was all wrong. Equipoise may not have won after all. The judges have been in a huddle down there at the stand, and boy, what excitement out here. Wait a minute, folks. What is it, Perry?
That must be Perry Mullins, the cop.
Shut up.
Here is the latest announcement just put into my hands. Equipoise has been disqualified. Mr. Kayam is declared the official winner. Sunarch is second, and ladies' men...
Erwin. Erwin.
what are you doing on the floor? You make me good and mad.
That's it, Erwin. Get up now. I'm awful
You
sorry.
make me so mad I could... Hey, what are you hitting me for? We wasn't. We ain't him off of me.
Stop hitting Patsy. Cut it out, Erwin. Cut it out.
Oh, Erwin, your wife is here.
My wife? Why, Audrey.
Oh, Erwin, I'm so lonesome. Can't you come home now?
Right away, dear. I was just having a little discussion with my friends here.
Mr. Carver called me, and I rushed over in a taxi. He's outside, Erwin, and he's asked me to plead with you to give him a hearing. You owe so much to Mr. Carver.
Oh, sure. Mr. Carver? Well, come in, Mr. Carver.
Erwin, have these men a contract with you?
No, they
Who gave you your start, Erwin?
You did.
Who taught you to rhyme? Remember in the beginning, Tremendous? How long you worked on Tremendous until I gave you Tenderness? Who taught you everything you know about Mother's Day and St. Patrick's Day and St. Valentine's?
Erwin, what do we do for the fib that you make?
Don't interrupt, Mr.
Carver. But we got nothing for the
Don't
fib.
interrupt.
Oh, Erwin.
I'll have your office repainted, Erwin, and I'll fix the window so it opens. And I'll put your name on the door, and I'll give you $60 a week. I'll make it $75.
Gosh, Mr. Carver.
Listen, stick with us, Erwin. You'll make that much per hour.
We could buy him his own bus, even.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't, Patsy. I won't be able to dope them anymore.
But why? Why, Erwin? You don't want to go back to the salt mines, do you? That Mother's Day drudgery? That poetry mill?
You made me bet, Patsy. I could only do them when it was for fun.
Well, make believe you didn't bet. We'll even go so far as to not give you your winnings.
Yeah. You could even charge him.
No, Patsy. It's like when you hear somebody else's problem. You know just how to solve it for them. But when it's your problem, you're never sure of the answer. Can't you see it, Patsy?
But look what you stand to make, Erwin.
No, Patsy. It was pretty much of an accident that I picked Mr. Cayenne.
Accident?
I really had the feeling for equipoise. But I began not to trust my feelings, so I took Mr. Cayenne instead.
Oh.
You see, it was only a game before, but now so much would be at stake. I couldn't trust myself to do it again.
Well, all right, Erwin. Then let me apologize for beating you up before. It's
All
just
right.
that I got so mad that you missed because, well, after all, money aside, it was a beautiful thing for me seeing a man getting inspirations like you did. And I got mad for your sake that the spell was broken. See? I mean, what I'm trying to... What's the matter? What are you holding your head for?
He's got that look on him again.
Quick, a pencil.
Here, Erwin, here. What, Erwin, a horse? Remember, it's the 5th of Jamaica. Just say it, Erwin. Just say it, and I'll take it down. I promise not to let you make a nickel on it.
Let me see now. The race is over. We've won, my lad. Love and kisses to dear old Dad.
But, Erwin, the 5th.
Father's Day, number 1.
The curtain has fallen on the Theatre Guild production of Three Men on a Horse, presented by the United States Steel Corporation. Starring Stuart Erwin as Erwin, Sam Levine as Patsy, and Shirley Booth as Mabel. And here again is Lawrence Langner to tell you about next week's Theatre Guild play to be presented by the United States Steel Corporation. Mr. Langner?
Ladies and gentlemen, before I tell you about next week's play, you'll be interested to know that Cecil Holmes, one of the authors of Three Men on a Horse, reminded me recently that he got the idea of writing this play while he was acting in the Theatre Guild production of Mary of Scotland. So you can see the effect of acting in a poetic drama on an innocent young author. And incidentally, Cecil used to raise fancy Angora rabbits for a living before he wrote this play. He lived right near us in Weston, Connecticut. And after the play was a huge success, he gave the fancy rabbits to my son, who left the cage door open and they all escaped. They intermarried with the common or garden Connecticut rabbits, and now we have the funniest-looking rabbits around our home you ever saw. I'm sure one of them must have inspired that famous 6-foot rabbit in Harvey. Next week, we're going to bring you The Silver Cord by Sidney Howard, one of the most vital and absorbing plays ever produced by the Theatre Guild. It's a play about a doting mother and the havoc she raises in the lives of her two grown sons because of her excessive devotion to them. Ralph Bellamy and Ruth Hussey are playing the son and daughter-in-law who rebel against too much mother love. You've seen Miss Hussey and Mr. Bellamy on the screen. Just now, they're the stars in New York's latest dramatic hit, State of the Union. In this play, as in The Silver Cord, Mr. Bellamy and Miss Hussey are husband and wife. In State of the Union, however, they're luckier. They have no mother to guide them. And now, here is Mr. Brokenshire again.
The United States Steel Corporation hopes that you'll be with us next week at the same time when we'll present Sidney Howard's play, The Silver Cord. If you'd like program notes and cast list of tonight's Theater Guild on the Air, prepared for each broadcast with information about the play and the players, simply address U.S. Steel in care of your local station. The staff for the Theater Guild on the Air includes Homer Thickett's director, George Condolph, producer, and Armina Marshall, executive director of the radio department. Music for tonight's play was composed and conducted by Harold Levy. The play was adapted for radio by Arthur Miller. Your announcer, Norman Brokenshire.
A word about Norman Brokenshire, who was really one of the first well-known announcers going back into the 1920s and 30s. And he had he was in radio all the way into the 60s, although not as important then as he did. He passed away in 1965 of a stroke at the age of 66 years of age. The movie Three Men on a Horse, that actually evolved from a stage play in 1935 and then became a motion picture in 1936. The motion picture starred Frank McHugh, Sam Levine, and Joan Blondell as the leading characters. The stage play, well, the initial run of the stage play starred Sam Levine, Shirley Booth, and William Lynn. So, you had Shirley Booth back in the saddle again for the motion picture. The motion picture, as I said, that came out in 1936. And we don't have much on the way things went down at that point in time, but it should say something that the motion picture came out in 1936. And the Theater Guild on the Air presentation came out almost 10 years later. All right, Three Men on a Horse from the United States Steel Theater Guild on the Air from 80 years ago today, January 6, 1946, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, we'll check in and see what's going on with Claudia.
Every family should have a home shelter area. Every family should stock that shelter area with a 2-week supply of food and water. Prepare now to survive disaster.
Now we'll smile a while with Claudia. This episode 78 years ago, January 6th, 1948.
Your Coca-Cola bottler presents Claudia. Claudia, based on the original stories by Rose Franken. Brought to you, transcribed, Monday through Friday, by your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. Relax, and while you're listening, refresh yourself. Have a Coke. And now, Claudia.
Darling, your coffee's all cold.
You really are wifely this morning.
David, do you realize we've been married almost 4 months? Do you think we look married?
Well, certainly we look married.
I mean, do you think a stranger would look at us and say, those two are married?
Any old stranger would. What's the matter? Don't you want to look married?
I guess so.
You only guess so?
Well, I mean, you read all sorts of things about how a wife should keep her husband guessing and act as if she isn't his wife and...
You don't believe in all that sort of stuff, do you?
No, I don't. Do you?
Of course not. It's a lot of balderdash.
So I look just like a wife.
You do?
And you look like just a husband?
Well, it's harder to tell with a man.
Oh, I see.
What do you see?
Nothing.
Now, look, don't get any ideas. You're not much, but you're good enough for me, just the way you are.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And the fact that you look married is nothing to sneeze at. After all, you're going to be a mother.
Who's sneezing? You know, I'd rather be married and live with you and have a baby than not be married at all.
That's comforting.
I even like it when you act like a husband.
I'm glad. I aim to please.
Except sometimes you act like too much like a husband and not enough like...
Like what?
Like not a husband.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yes?
I've filled out the report for the insurance company about that accident you had last Friday, so that takes care of that. If the insurance company calls, you just tell them to get in touch with me at the office, right?
All right. I don't mind talking to them.
No, I'll handle it.
Well, if you insist. But you're just being like a husband about it.
No other man would be bothered. Here's the form now. You have to sign it before I can send it in.
Doesn't Mr. Grant have to send in a report, too?
Certainly he does. Here, now, you sign right down there. Right there. Now, I'm on my way to the office. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Don't I get a kiss?
A kiss? Oh, yes, kiss. Here.
That kiss was awfully married, too. Bluff, answer that, why don't you, you lazy old dog? Can't you see I'm darning like a good wife? Shakespeare, what about you, you crazy cat? Honestly, nobody moves around this house but me. Hello? Oh, hello, David. I'm fine. When did you get back from Redbury? Did you have a nice day? Good. How's the car? Did you get a ticket? Well, you know you don't get along as well with cops as I do, but I love you anyway. Yes, lots. That's good. Oh, darling, there's the doorbell. How do I know who it is? Probably some gentleman caller, but I don't know which. Of course I'll give him your love. Goodbye, husband. What? You'll be right home? Wonderful. Goodbye. I'm coming. Bluff, don't you even bark. You're a fine watchdog, you are. Oh.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Mr. Grant.
I was afraid you weren't home.
I'm home.
So I see. My good luck is holding out.
I was on the telephone. I was talking
How's your mother?
Mama, she's fine.
And the dog?
Bluff, he's fine, too.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I'm sorry I haven't asked you to come in. Please come in, Mr. Grant.
You remembered my name. I'm very flattered.
Please don't be. I was just signing the accident report this morning, so it reminded me.
Oh. As a matter of fact, that's why I dropped in.
Well, do sit down. You might as well since you're here. Shakespeare, get off the good chair. Let Mr. Grant sit there.
Don't disturb him. I'll sit down over here. For the record, my name is Jim Grant, you know.
Oh?
Well, that's my name. Yes. Hiya, boy. Hiya, dog. How you doing, huh? How are you, boy? Yes. Now about this report to the insurance company. I forgot the other day to take the license plate of your car.
You can't take it. We need it.
Well, I just want to borrow the numbers so I can write them down on this form.
Oh, I see.
Well, have you got them?
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
No. The license plates are on the car, and the car's somewhere between
Well,
here and...
that's wonderful. That's the best news yet.
What is?
Well, just that now I've got another absolutely legitimate reason to come up and visit you. You know, I'm very grateful to you for that smash-up.
You are?
Well, would I be sitting here if you hadn't banged into me?
No, I guess you wouldn't be.
It was a very lucky accident. Probably fate. I haven't met anybody like you in New York. I've met lots of girls, but nobody like you.
Well, don't you want me to sign that insurance report?
Well, there's no point to it as long as you don't have the registration or license number.
Well, they'll be here any minute.
Oh, they will?
Look, I don't want you to think that
Now, look here. I saw right away you weren't that kind of girl. I'm not picking you up. I never picked up anyone.
But you see, I am...
Wait a minute. You're not engaged, are you?
No, I'm not engaged.
Well, as long as you're not officially engaged, my bid is in. All's fair in love and war.
Don't I look married to you?
Married? What would I be doing here if I thought you looked married?
Then I don't.
Anything but. You look wonderful.
Can't you look married and wonderful?
I suppose so, but I think marriage always shows.
You do? How?
Well, it's nothing in particular, just something a man feels. Instinct, I guess you'd call it. Claudia, may I call you Claudia? I've met your mother, you know. Don't you think she'd approve of me as a gentleman caller?
You see, I don't... The doorbell.
Do you want me to answer?
No, I'll go. Look, I have to tell you...
Well, whoever it is wants to get in very badly.
Yes, I'm here. But first, I must
don't you answer the doorbell around here?
Oh, all right, I'm coming.
If you won't let me in, I'll just have to let myself in.
David.
Is the lady of the house home?
I'm home.
Miss Claudia, it's your gentleman caller.
Well, maybe, maybe I'm in the way.
It's too late.
I've come a-courting with some posies for the woman I love.
Hello, David.
Hello, honey. Well, hello.
Good afternoon.
David, this is Miss...
I'm Jim Grant. Glad to meet you. I look like the first of a long line.
Well, honey, you all's having a busy afternoon, huh?
David, please be serious.
Claudia, would you rather I stayed or I went?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, don't go because of me, Mr. Grant.
Jim, please don't pay any attention to him. He's not that southern usually.
Oh, he isn't?
You're happy tootin' I'm not. Just want to come to call on my young lady here.
Oh, I see.
David, will you be sensible?
Mr. Grant, this young woman here is already spoken for. Yeah. As a matter of fact, and this may be something of a blow to you, I know it is to me, Claudia is married.
It's true. I tried to tell you, but you seemed so sure I wasn't that I...
Married? Well, you didn't look... Well, in that case, Mr.
Norton.
Mr. Norton, how come that you... Norton?
That's right. I'm the lucky man.
Well, I'll be.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were here. I wouldn't have come in like that.
Oh, please don't apologize. It's I who
Oh,
should
not at all. I understand Claudia bumped into your car and pretty well wrecked it.
Well, it's not that serious.
I think you're being very nice about it. I would have been furious.
Well, there's no point in getting angry, and Claudia, I mean, Mrs. Norton seemed so upset that...
Well, at any rate, I've reported it to my insurance company. We made out the forms this morning, and as soon as you make your claim, it'll all be settled.
Well, certainly, of course. I hope you didn't mind my coming up here today.
If nobody minds my saying something, David, Mr. Grant came up here for me to sign something or other. His report or something.
Darling, you don't have to sign his, you see. You signed yours this morning.
Well, frankly, Mr. Norton, I couldn't think of a better reason to come up here, and... That was before I knew.
Of course. You know, Mr. Grant, I look at you and I can say, There, but for the grace of me, go I.
David, you're not making sense.
Certainly I am. You know what I mean, don't you, Mr. Grant?
I think I do.
After all, there's not much difference between taking a cinder out of a girl's eye on a street corner and having a girl crash into your car in a parking lot, is there?
No, not much difference. Except that, in this case, the cinder came first.
My point? Exactly.
Well, that was lucky for you. I guess I'll make a point from now on of walking the streets when the cinders are flying. Bye, Mrs. Norton. And it's been nice meeting you, Mr. Norton. All the luck in the world to you.
And don't think I'm not going to need it.
Goodbye, Jim.
And, Jim.
Yes?
When you find that girl with a cinder in her eye, bring her up to visit us.
I will. I'd love to. I'll remember the invitation. Mr. Norton, your wife is quite a girl. Quite a girl. Very beautiful, too. Goodbye.
Darling, you do run into the nicest people.
You're not angry, David?
No.
Aren't you even jealous?
No, just flattered. It's not every husband who has a wife other men want. He thinks you're beautiful and attractive and... the poor devil.
I don't care what he thinks. What do you think?
Do I have to tell you, darling?
It's nice to hear, David.
For a future mother, it's almost indecent, the way you look.
But how do I look?
Come here. Come over here and sit down on the sofa, and I'll tell you.
Oh, David. That kiss wasn't as if we were married at all. Oh, it made me feel like a wicked woman.
This broadcast of Claudia was supervised and directed by William Brown Maloney. Marketing takes more time than it used to, and a little more headwork, too, if you're trying to keep within a budget. But the daily chore will be less of a bore if you look for the familiar red cooler and pause there for ice-cold Coca-Cola. Spend 5 minutes and 5 cents, and you'll finish your marketing refreshed. Every day, Monday through Friday, Claudia comes to you transcribed with the best wishes of your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. So listen again tomorrow at the same time. And now this is Joe King saying au revoir, and remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For ice-cold Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes.
January 6, 1948, 78 years ago, Claudia. Just time enough to remind you tomorrow, Counter Spy, the Screen Guild Players, Ray Milland in The Lost Weekend, and Van Johnson starring in You Came On. I Came Along on the Lux Radio Theater, along with another episode of Claudia. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow for more classic radio theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.